Hello. Welcome to Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, Part 4. If you haven't seen the previous parts, they are available on my YouTube channel, where you should go and watch them in a playlist. I'll put a link up here. I am recording this live on Twitch, so chat will appear below me if you're confused as to who I'm talking to. And I've got two things to go over before we get into the game, which I go over every single time. So apologies for repeating myself, but I like to be consistent. First things first, if you're watching me live on Twitch, you probably know the rules by now, but if you don't know the rules by now, we play puzzle games together, but if you come into the chat and you tell me the answers, I will kick you from the chat, because that's not the point. We have fun and we figure it out together. We don't just get one person to come in and spoil all the fun. Be gay, do crimes. That is the secret rule. The second thing is there are content warnings for this game. I have a button for them, and there is a command for them there in the chat. And there's also a link in the description if you're watching this later on YouTube for things that may be things you might want to avoid. Like, there is racism, there is misogyny, there is also gun violence. You have a gun in the game. I think that's everything. I think that's all I have to cover. You can use the chapters on the video to get to the part that you want to see if you're watching this later, but if you're watching it live, you don't get that option. Sorry! But let's do a little recap. Basically, Sherlock and his imaginary friend Watson, yes, he is not real, are in Sherlock's hometown of Cordona, and they came to visit Sherlock's mother's grave, and upon visiting it, discovered that Sherlock's mother did not die in the way... I shouldn't have dropped it on you like that, I'm sorry, Tony. She did not die in the way that everybody thinks she did. There is some kind of conspiracy going on. And there was a police investigation, but the file for the police investigation is actually empty. So, we've just finished, a case called a Gilded Cage, and I think we're going to do a little bit of stuff about the main story now, and hopefully I haven't forgotten anything too important, so you will actually understand when we get into things. Oh, look at that timing! Did you see that timing? Fantastic. Oh. God, I forgot. It does it every time. Oh! I forgot I put on my little hat. I forgot about that. I'm gonna take my hat off. No hat for you, Sherlock. Both my ears just popped from me laughing. Maybe his mom never existed. Perhaps. Maybe Sherlock's not real. But yeah, so, I can show you, because I remembered where it was now. Look. My imaginary friend, John. There's the proof. John and I have been John has been my friend since childhood. I can't remember a time without him. He cannot accept that I am the only one that can see him. Watson doesn't exist. Okay? Watson's not real. And I think they did that perhaps because... So, Frogwares made this game. And they've made a lot of Sherlock Holmes games. And I'm pretty sure that they decided to add the fact that he wasn't real, because in the past there have been lots of memes made about in the other games that Watson doesn't travel next to you. He just sort of teleports and appears behind in a room, and then you'll leave the room and he'll be over this side, and he just kind of pops around. He does it in this game too, but I think they've now gone, well, he doesn't exist, just to make it easier. Remember we kept joking in the validation you found. I felt so vindicated. So, yes, we're doing the story Mother's Love. That is the main story. It's currently 1 in the morning. And yeah, there are no records about my mother's death, but I do remember an old family friend we had in Cordona, an eccentric man named Theodore Gilden. So we went to find Theodore Gilden and discovered he had been trampled by an elephant. So that was fun. All I managed to get from our neighbour were a few objects Theodore had stored that are supposedly connected to the family. Miss Gilden left them on a bench near the entrance to her manor. Well, I guess we should probably go to the manor then, shouldn't we? Which is all the way up here, because it's right by our manor. Sherlock's found his old home, which we are just living in because we managed to get in the door somehow without a key. And it has been left untouched for 11 years. this way, this is where the Gilded Manor is. It's down here. Every door is open if you have a car. I suppose. Right, okay, she left it. Did she say she left it on a bench? Ah, there we go. Just open. My dear Theodore. Letter from Violet. That's Sherlock's mother. I don't know why I pointed at myself. My mother. You know I value our friendship more than most other bonds. We share the same restless soul, and your acceptance and support in trying times has been a blessing. Oh, I forgot to mention, I have my brace in. That's why I'm lisping so much. I normally take it out for the intro, but I completely forgot to do it today. Anyway. Your acceptance and support in trying times has been a blessing. I'm endlessly grateful for the turn of fate that saw Seeger, I think that's Sherlock's dad, and I joined the same expedition as you. It changed my life for the better. Nevertheless, I am not blind or a hypocrite. I know that your feelings towards me have deepened. Oh my goodness, the scandal! Forgive me, Theodore, but I do not feel as you do. I must spare you the pain of one-sided love before it is too late. Please see enclosed the necklace you so thoughtfully gifted in remembrance of our adventure together. I cannot in good conscience continue to wear it. I know this letter will cause you such hurt, for that I can but apologize deeply. Yet my heart is with Seeger, who is still unaware of your desires. If this sees the end of our friendship, I will understand, but I truly hope that we can continue to share the conversations, collaborations, and kindness that have brought me such joy all these years. Yours respectfully, Violet. How polite. And there's the necklace.
My mother always wore this around her neck until one day it disappeared. I was wondering where it went. She said it was a birthday present from a good friend.
And it is. It was. Oh, flashback, memories. What's happening? Yeah, flashback time!
I just had another glimpse of a memory, John. It's fuzzy, but I'm sure it happened somewhere in the manor.
Where is he?
Finally moving forward. Shall we go?
Watson? Where is he? Where is he? I can't... Was he just in my head that time? Normally he's standing nearby. So last time we was it last time or the time before? I put him in an outfit that makes him very visible, so I cannot miss him if he's talking to me, because he doesn't look like anybody else nearby. And once he appears, you'll see what I mean. But I don't know. I don't think he was there. Anyway, let's go back up the road. But like an acid trip. So yeah, Sherlock is having these flashbacks, which, you know, is understandable. He's having all these childhood memories come back to him, and we're solving the you know, mystery of what happened to his mother. So he's getting a lot of stuff from his childhood come back. This is our manor. However, there's a very strange thing that's happening at the manor. Some of the doors are locked, but they're not locked with keys. They're locked with this weird, like... I don't even know how to describe it. It's kind of like... It's a weird texture on the door. And we have to, like, play through a memory before we can unlock the door. And it's, like, canonically happening in the world of the game. It's not like, you know, this metaphor. Like, he literally addresses it and goes, "This is weird, why is this happening?" What manor is your manor in? Well, it's been abandoned for 11 years and not a single squatter has moved in. It's just been empty the whole time. I don't know how that's happened. I really hope, like, I would like to try and avoid combat as much as possible in this game, because I'm not very good at it. Ah, yes. Everyone who's watching for the first time, let me introduce you to John Watson, the ice cream owner. The owner of the ice cream parlor. This is Watson. That's a good point. They couldn't get in because of the weird stuff in the doors. But yeah, you can see it's
You know, I envy you, Sherry. You can talk to other people and they won't ignore you.
And I envy you. You can ignore any person you're bored with. You don't miss out on much. Most men are dull, unlike yourself.
Well, I'm flattered.
Men? What about the women? What about women, Sherlock? Tony's like, what if I come back to?
Another one.
Ah, okay.
There must be something important
God
behind it.
damn it, man! Alright, let's go see if we can find that mirror, because I'm assuming that's what I'm probably trying to find. If I turn around, he'll be in that chair. What? Oh, it didn't happen. Normally he just appears in that chair. Oh well. Gay. I found it so funny the way you did that. I thought all people in the UK protected their managers' spectres in order to keep squares from moving in. I think you've been watching too many... I was gonna say episodes of Scooby-Doo, but that's not set in the UK, so that doesn't make any sense. Right, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to find one of the doors and, like, uncover a memory. But there's only really one, and it's the one downstairs. Ah, the mirror! Here we go. This is the mirror I think I saw. Ah, there's the door. It's this one.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Alright, what does my book say? Ah, I haven't pinned it, that's why. There we go. So, there it is. So what happens is, a lot of the time, I can't do stuff because I have to pin it. And if I don't pin it, the options don't appear. This floaty circle thing here is a memory, so I need to lock onto this memory. Like this. And then I get to play through it.
I had a surprise for my mother.
That's Watson, by the way. That other kid, that's Watson.
You had a shovel with you, John.
Fragile Ancient.
I was holding an ancient Greek vase, or rather, quite a big piece of it. I remember now, we dug up the vase from Greek ruins here on Cordona, and were eager to show my mother right away.
See? And then we move on to the next bit. Okay, hold on.
For some reason, the door was closed. We knocked.
No, you knocked, Sherlock.
But nobody answered. We thought that she was busy.
So we left the vase and ran downstairs.
Alright. There they are.
I decided to gather some archaeological tools in order to take a closer look at the vase.
But then we heard something, didn't we?
Yes. It came from upstairs.
You ran into it.
The vase was broken, shards scattered all over the floor. And your mother was standing at the door.
Indeed, John. I doubt it was her. Let me concentrate.
Ah.
Otto Richter was standing there, furious at us. Dr. Richter told us never to disturb my mother when the door is closed. He said she had broken the vase.
But we didn't believe him. I bet he smashed it.
Is she a werewolf or something? Hey! The door's uncovered! And we're covered in dust. Yum, yum, yum. But that's what I was meaning by the doors being locked. By memories. I agree, Sherlock. Look, I'm sorry. I'm cold. I'm taking a second. God, let's go in.
Her things are still here.
Presumably Mycroft never felt the need to sort through it all.
Or couldn't bring himself to.
No. He would have put it behind him and moved on. My brother is not one for sentimentality.
That was odd. Got all this dust in the air. What do you think? What do you think, boy?
You're not obliged to be here, Sherry. We can leave any time you want.
Considering he's not real, he's quite... Ugh! Dust! Quite,
Look what I found. The White King is under attack. Sherry, can you save him and checkmate the opponent in one move?
Oh god, I don't know. Try? Did I just get a mission? I think I just got given a mission. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's what I'm trying to do. Ah, here we go.
You're not obliged
Yeah, not you.
to be
I'm
here,
playing
Sherry.
the game.
We can leave any time you want.
Bend the king with the bishop. Where's his king? Wait, hold on. Am I playing the... Save the king by retreating. His fingers are black. Oh, there we go. Okay. John has dared me to checkmate him in one move. And the king with the bishop. If I put that there... His king is over there. His king moves there. I can get him if his king moves forward one space. I can't get him. Hold on. So let's have a look at this. His king is in the bottom left corner. Wait, but why his... Wait. I'm gonna do this, because I can't see. Okay, so he was on that side of the table. So I'm moving that way. I'm moving towards him. Ah! Sammy, you're just in time.
Hi friendos. How is everyone?
Cold. We're doing okay. Samio, you've come in just as we have a chess problem. You're perfect timing. Look at you. Perfect timing. So I'm not 100% sure exactly, but I believe that I'm moving this way, like towards Watson. Yeah, we are the white, but we have the chance to, okay. Blah, blah, blah. We're playing white. John has dared Sherlock to checkmate him in one move. We have two options. Well then, Mox, what are your suggestions? I don't think I knew that. We can either defend the king with the bishop, or we can save the king by retreating. And I'm guessing that that's his king in the corner there. That's his king in the corner. Cool. Okay. We're doing the defending the king.
Oh, nice move. You saved the king and checkmated the black king with the rook.
That's what I thought all along. Ugh. Good. That was just one tiny little thing. That wasn't even part of the quest. Honestly, the stream feels like a family game night. I would like that. I'm confused. We are white. If I get rid of my face for a second, just take it off. It says in the corner, his figures are black. So yeah, we were the white pieces. So we moved the white bishop. We moved the white bishop, the one I've got centered on the camera. And now that rook can get the king. However, I don't know what's getting the king on that space. Guess that pawn? Oh well. Well, I guess we got it. There are straps on the bed. And no one's commenting on this. Ooh.
This picture was drawn by my mother. I recognize her hand. There's a date on it, 8th of December, 1868.
Michael Jackson was right in 1991. It doesn't matter if you're black or white.
This seems
I
a bit
still
odd.
can't
I
win
can
at chess.
recognize my mother's style, but it's far too sloppy. dated 12th of February, 1869.
Okay, so either she was not doing very well and was losing her mobility of her hand, or something was up. Guys, this is a horror game now?
It's difficult to tell what this is meant to represent.
The same house.
There's no date at all.
It's the same house, but it's scary now. No comments needed on the straps, we all know. Well, straps and a bedpan. Okay, so for context, everyone was told that she died of consumption, and then they left. They left like immediately after the funeral. They moved back. They moved away to London.
Straps on the bed. Just doesn't look right.
Yeah, I feel like they wouldn't have left those there after she died. Like, not. I don't mean Mycroft. I mean the other guy. There's a man, a doctor, who was like helping them with stuff. I don't feel like he would have left them there if they were adults, you know. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Strap 69, what a stream. I think it's the house on fire. I think it was just, like, supposed to be, like, scary, maybe? Let me tell you about my lunch, because I'm about to go religious on y'all. Okay, what's up? What's going on here? Spin. Oh.
Seems this was the most frequently used medication.
Potassium bromide.
1 dram dissolved in a glass of water, administered daily. Not to exceed 1 dose in 24 hours, not to be given to children.
Oh, and now it's in my pocket. Apparently it's a sedative. I'm gonna pretend it's just for sleepwalking. Yeah, let's just go with that. We could go like it's a Moon Knight style thing, you know? Reminds me of that song by the Talking Heads, Burning Down the House. Jalapeno poppers, jalapenos covered in cream cheese and dipped in natural breadcrumbs, and tomato soup with added salt, pepper, chili flakes, garlic, and mixed herb. That does sound nice. Hello, Brighton. How you doing? I don't like jalapenos, but the soup sounds good. I'm not a big fan of the spicy, so you know, got the spicy stuff. February 1869, from Violet to Seeger. Get in character. My gentle Seeger, alas I am yet to receive any correspondence from you. One presumed my previous letters are chasing you around the continent as you travel. I hope you are in good health and are ready on your way home. Forgive my impatience, but life without your kind voice and bright... Oh no, it's so sad. Bright eyes are scarcely worth living. The boys need their father around too. I can tell that they miss you, though as you well know, Mycroft is not one to wear his heart on his sleeve. In case my prior letters have been lost, know that we have relocated to Cordona. Please come back soon. Forever yours, Violet. I did wonder. I was wondering if they were maybe on the run from him, but by the looks of that letter, it doesn't sound like it, does it?
Oh, I would love to take a bath right now.
Not this one. Surface corrosion suggests it was prone to extreme temperature fluctuations. For medical purposes, I suppose.
Oh, I don't like that memory. Oh, I do not like that memory. Not one bit. No, no. Were they torturing her? Nope, it's a horror game. It's become a horror game again. Potassium bromide was used as a sedative and anticonvulsant. I don't know why or how I know that, but it's useful that you do. It's like in those, like in a TV show, if like we were all in like a little detective team together, like you and me and all of chat, and then like you would just be like, I know this one really random fact about potassium bromide that comes in handy and solves the whole case. That memory is dramatic. Maybe they tried an exorcism. I wonder if she was just really ill, and so like okay, so I think we got 2 options here. Either she was genuinely being tortured, in some regard for some reason, or it was it generally was the only thing that they could do to make her better, but obviously it wasn't very pleasant. Hence the screaming. This is the doctor's notebook. Observation of Mrs. Violet Holmes by Dr. Otto Richter. Here we go, we're going to find out. Initial consultation revealed the patient suffers sleep problems, periods of anxiety, and slight confusion of memories. Prescribed a strong sedative to be administered daily and will continue to monitor symptoms. Sedation has helped minimize anxiety attacks, but Mrs. Holmes now experiences catatonia, apathy, and prolonged depressive states. Moreover, the patient's confusion has worsened as she's begun writing letters to her deceased husband as if he were alive. Oh. Right. I have prescribed 6 further drugs to balance her mental state and weekly hydrotherapy. 27th of November. The current drug regimen has delivered middling results, with confusion worsening into near constant delusion. Patient grows aggravated when these beliefs are contradicted, promoting aggressive behavior. I have now witnessed several episodes of violence against her own family and towards herself. Consequently, I ordered that bars be installed on the windows and Mrs. Holmes be strapped to her bed at night. The dosage of all medications has been raised. I have prescribed the patient additional hypnotherapy sessions, as well as some mild hallucinogens. Medicine in the 1800s. I know that it was believed that boiling water could cure certain conditions, but normally you'd be drinking it, not submerging in it.
No labels. I doubt it ever had one. There appear to be residues of the bottle's contents at the bottom.
Science! We gotta do our science thing, once I've got all the rest of the clues from in here.
Do you think the doctor could have used these tools here? I hope not.
Oh yeah, he definitely did. He definitely did. There's a lot of clues in this room. The answer for everything was cocaine. Well, can't be sick if you're dead. True. But you know, well, instead of being like, everything's gotten worse when I prescribed her this sedation drug. Let's give her more. Examination notes of Dr. Otto Richter, March 25th, 1869. Over the last few months, I have asked Mrs. Holmes to sketch some landscape. The first few were clear and accurate, but subsequent drawings quickly drifted away from reality. It appears her disease progresses rapidly and perhaps even affects her vision. I may need to consider trepanation? Okay, so do we not like this doctor, or do we think he was trying his best? What do you think, chat? It could be. It might be just something like that, yeah. Seeger Holmes' obituary in the Times. Okay, so he died in 1865. Mr. Seeger Moreland Holmes, the renowned archaeologist, authenticator, and historian, is dead. A mere 41 years of age, he was seized by cardiac event during the opera at the Covent Garden Theatre on Saturday. Bet he wasn't. Bet he wasn't. Bet he was murdered. Despite a physician's best efforts, he remained insensible and died at 20 minutes past 6 o'clock last evening. His sudden end came as a severe shock. I can read. Severe shock to his large circle of acquaintances. Mr. Holmes is survived by his wife, Violet, 2 sons, Mycroft 16 and Sherlock 6. Funeral service will be held Wednesday at the Highgate Ceremony of St. James by Reverend W.E. Stanley.
It's a strange feeling to read about my father's death in the newspaper. I can't recall anything except the deep feeling of loss.
You were too young. It happened before we even met. It's so sad. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Watson came about because he was dealing with the loss of his father and he created a friend because of it? Or maybe because they moved? Sherlock, no 6-year-old has memories. That's not true.
This room always reeked with an acrid medicinal stench. And here is the reason.
Alright, I still haven't found all the clues apparently.
Looks like it was damaged by a blunt object. Oh, it brings back some memories.
Ooh. let's have a look here. Oh my god, look at all this stuff we've got. Woo! Let's do this one. On examining my mother's room, I started to remember a chaotic morning together. There we go.
Mother was troubled that morning. Something we did upset her. Dr. Richter tried to calm her down.
Take every medicine. Take all the drugs. Also as a coping mechanism.
The broken...
Sherlock most likely neglected by his father after his mother's passing. No, his dad died first. His dad died in 1865 when he was 6. His mum died when he was 10.
plate shards were all over the floor.
But if his mother was constantly in this room because she was ill for quite a long time, then he might have appeared at that point in his life.
Mycroft had to change his suit as the one he was wearing was completely stained.
Alright, where's the next bit? Here we go. No, I think...
We had to put the tray with Mother's morning tea down, but why? It's starting to ring a bell. I think it happened in the morning.
Oh, here we go. Memory time. Sit down, have a little meditation. Get Watson out of his chair. Alright, so now I have to... Right, so I think that could be the doctor showing her the obituary, because it said that she got violent when she was confronted by the fact that her memories were incorrect. Doesn't really... I don't know if that fits. No, that doesn't work either, because it's the trays. Right, so it has to be that one. Right, okay, so she threw everything. Mycroft got covered in stuff, and then... Oh, it says it was before. Okay, so this wasn't before they were together. Oh, I think this might be it. So we've got Dr. Otto confronting her with the news that her husband is actually dead. She gets angry, throws stuff, it hits the painting, which we know about, and Mycroft, who has to change his suit, and little old Sherlock's in the corner having a cry while Watson defends him. I think that's the right answer, don't you guys?
I don't believe you! Liars! Get away from me! It's not true! It's not real!
What? Oh.
Wow, Mycroft really caring.
Okay, Sherry. I promise.
Ah! Little baby Watson!
It was the morning of the 9th of April, the day my mother died.
Oh. Right, I'll read chat first. Talk about childhood trauma. Finally, coffee. Good. Wait, did you order it? I thought you went off to get coffee earlier. So, I really like this mug. It's big, it's good to hold. It's supposed to have a figurine on this side, but I got it cheap because the figurine was missing. But because of that, it's got like a dent on the inside, so it's really hard to drink from. Because it gets all that has to go around the shape in the cup. Yes, Watson is a figment of our imagination. So he clearly came into being after Sherlock's dad died, because Sherlock needed someone to talk to. Oh, I put the coffee on. I finally grabbed it from the kitchen when I made my bagel. Oh, bagel. I need to go shopping because we have, like, barely any staples. Like, we've run out of milk and oat milk and bread and eggs. So I need to go shopping, and now I want to get bagels. I need to not just, like, impulse buy a bunch of stuff, but now I want a bagel, because I think that would be so nice to have tomorrow. Anyway, no, I'm not doing my shopping list now. We need to read this. It's both adorable and incredibly sad that he had to rely on Watson for support since his family didn't supply it. Yeah, it's really sad. It'd be really great if Watson becomes real. Every time there's a show with like an imaginary friend or something like that, I'm always like going, please, please let the ending be that they become real. Please. Everything bagel. Oh, like an everything bagel? Like an everything bagel, like with all the stuff on it? Never had an everything bagel. I just like plain bagels with butter and sometimes cheese. The 9th of April started off badly. My mother was anxious, then hysterical. She threw food and shouted at the doctor, calling him a liar. John and I brought her morning tea, but when the shout started, I became scared. Ah! Sorry, it's so sad. The only thing I could think to do was hide near the bed and wait for everything to pass. Thankfully, John was there to protect me and calm me down. I really hope we get a memory where Watson appears for the first time. That would be cute. Today it was tomato and cream cheese. I ran out of lox. See, we don't have lox here. Like, it's not called lox. It's just like we have smoked salmon, but like lox is like smoked salmon with stuff. We don't really have that here. So I would have smoked salmon and cream cheese on a bagel, or scrambled eggs and smoked salmon. But that sounds nice. Sugar on them? Like just sugar? Tell me how this works with the sugar.
My mother, she was not just ill, but mad. God have mercy.
I'm sorry. That explains why you locked the memory away.
There must be more, John. That was the morning of her death. I need to know what happened. John!
Oh God!
Every
I
time
forgot about this!
I just don't... Please, Sherry, leave it be.
Just breathe, John. You know that I cannot leave the last stone unturned. We are so close.
I know. But can we at least leave it for another day?
I forgot it happened the last time. Whenever we uncover a memory that gets closer to the truth of what happened, Watson starts to get in pain. Ah, it's the exact opposite of what I want. He's gonna die. Watson's gonna die. I don't want this. No, I'm gonna say of course because I have another case I can do. I don't want Watson to die.
Well, history tells us these memories are triggered by our investigation of other matters. I suspect it could not be forced even if I so desired.
Thank you. How are you feeling about all this? Tell me, I'm not the only one reeling.
He's gonna lose him. He's gonna lose him. Because he's not gonna need him anymore because he's processed the trauma and he doesn't need him anymore and he's gonna die. Ah! I hate it so much. Ah, okay.
In the end, little has changed. My mother was still unwell, just not with tuberculosis. What I do not yet understand is why Mycroft lied about it. There are precious few pieces of this puzzle remaining, John. Let us dawdle here no longer.
Indeed. Wait, did you hear that?
Yes. Metallic souls. What is this sailor doing here?
It's so close to my face right now. It's like so close to the camera. Ah! I hate it. Right, there's an ad break. I'm just gonna run it now. And continue on with what we're doing. Boop. There we go. Watson was a coping mechanism. Getting to the bottom of the repressed memories means Sherlock might not need the mechanism anymore. No! Puts DSM on the coffee table. I can just close that book and put it away. Cream cheese with freshly grated beet, horseradish, chopped crispy basin is a meta on TikTok. Really? Interesting. Oh, sorry, you did say how you did the... You put butter on it and then sugar on top. You can also add cinnamon. I have hypoglycemia, so I eat a lot of sugar. Ah, okay. I don't want to lose Watson. I really don't. Wait, did it say I got all the stuff from here? I guess. There's some stuff I might not be able to get right now. Should we do the chemical analysis while we're here? Chemical analysis! Let's go! Let's be scientists! Okay. So, oh my god, we've got a lot to work with here. we need it to be 3 of the red things and minus 3 of the green things. So we've got to add those together. Right. Ah, okay, hold on. What could we do? I think I probably need to do this one. No, not this one, that's not what I meant. My mother's side is Jewish, so bagels with lox is a staple of family breakfast. So many people think it's a strange combo. What like, okay, so when you have a bagel here, I feel like, well, okay, this is entirely just my experience growing up, but I feel like we would either have bagels with just, like, butter or spread and nothing else. So just like how you'd have toast, really. Or we'd have bagels with cream cheese and salmon, or scrambled egg and maybe bacon. And the only time I really have bagels now is either just plain for breakfast. Sometimes I'll have cream cheese, but I barely ever have cream cheese in the fridge, so it's not really something I have a lot. Or if I'm making breakfast for dinner, and we'll have like a fried egg and beans and bacon. And that's kind of like, because it's breakfast. Bagels to me are a breakfast thing, but I guess I also have them for lunch sometimes. It's just not really very common. Right, so if you haven't seen this before, this is the chemical analysis that we have to do. So we're trying to get to this thing at the end here. By adding and taking away things. This is definitely way more complicated than the other one that I did. But I could do, like, for example, we could start with 3. And then we can add on 2. So like this, okay? So we have 2 things like this. Okay. And then get another chemical operation where we do this, and then we do this. And that should be the right thing. Success! Analysis identified the substance as hallucinogen derived from mushrooms. The doctor was prescribing magic mushrooms, everybody! Right, let's get this. We've got to go answer the door now. I don't like this. I don't want to lose Watson. I'm genuinely really sad. Mom was doing shrooms. Correct. Simple equations. It looked way more complicated than it actually was. Hello. How did you get inside the house? I mean, I guess the door isn't locked.
Sherlock Holmes, isn't it? I was looking for you.
Why? What do you want? Greetings.
With whom do I have the pleasure of
Greetings.
speaking?
You can call me your new game. The rules are simple. I have something for you, but you alone must work out what that is.
And that something is my prize, I suppose?
Bad
You're a
touch.
fast learner, sir.
I don't like it. Get out of my house. I don't feel safe. Doctor used shrooms to help Mum relax, but instead she got a bad trip and got angry. That could be what happened, yes. He did say he was prescribing hallucinogens, but it might be important the specific hallucinogens he was prescribing, because we had to work it out. So instead of just being like, in general, we know there's hallucinogens, I think it might be specific that they're mushrooms later on. That is very creepy. Especially that you just turn up at my house. Have you ever tried strawberries and chocolate hazelnut spread and chopped hazelnuts? Ooh, that sounds fancy. Sherlock's so hot in this game. I think if I had it on a higher resolution, I may agree with you. But also, hi Sky. They actually say that in the, just drink your goddamn coffee. Sorry, I keep putting it in my mouth. Right, hold on. Count the amount of times I lifted that cup and I didn't drink it. They actually say that in the wardrobe section, when you don't add anything and it's just like the plain basic Sherlock like this. It says, why did they make him so pretty? That's like the title. So funny. Watson, please escort this man off the premises. What? Who are you talking to? No one. I mean, my imaginary friend who may or may not be dying. Sorry. I said this earlier. I said in a different episode that I was getting Drop Dead Fred vibes, and I hate that I'm right. I mean, also, yeah, I agree. the sharp facial features. Mwah. Alright, here we go. So the first time I did one of these, this is when you observe them, you know, like they do in the Robert Downey Jr. movie. I got it wrong because I didn't realize I had options, and I just picked what it said. But I had 2 options that I could have picked from. So, can he die if he doesn't technically exist? Well, he can cease exist. He can die to Sherlock and us. I really don't want to lose him. It's so upsetting to me. Pink. Hey, he's just trying to dye his hair. He's just trying to be like me. Old and shabby. Unblemished hands, no sign of hard physical work. So perhaps not actually a sailor? Hiding something square-shaped. A man dressed... Oh, hold on, let me get rid of my face so you can read this. A man dressed as a sailor came to my house declaring that he was my new game. Yeah, okay, so that's the same with both of them. A drop of pink paint in his hair betrayed him as a man who's involved in the art sphere. His hands show no sign of regular physical activity, no corns nor rough skin, which is at odds with his mariner's outfit. Few artists know my name or where I live, so Vogel best fits the role of the game master. Consider the tiny square-shaped object in a fate sailor's pocket. I deduced he was employed at Vogel's art gallery, and the real reason for his visit was to pass me an invitation. That sounds good. I'm gonna pick that one, but I want to read the other one. A sailor came to my house, blah blah blah. His hands showed no sign of regular physical activity, no corns nor rough skin, but owing to the fact he had an old worn-out uniform, I assumed he was still in service. Drops of pink paint in his hair, which led me to believe he's somehow involved in the art sphere, considering the tiny square. Yeah, I think artist disguised as sailor. Sounds right to me. Can we process this guy? Hi, I'm in your home. I have something for you, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. And if you guess correctly, I will tell you. I know. I was like, is it a knife? Are you going to stab me? Is it something worse? Even if he works through his trauma, he might still be dependent on Watson. Ooh. I think we hit a loop there. He just moved suddenly. I really want there to be a flashback, a memory we have to work through, which is about when Watson first arrived. Because that would also tell us exactly what Watson was helping him process. I think it's probably his father's death, but it could have been something else that we don't know about yet. He's also grown up with him, notably. That's important. He's the same age as him at all times. So he's not a ghost. Right, I'm gonna do this one.
I cannot believe that Mr. Vogel has somehow successfully called my attention to his gallery. You're here with an invitation to visit it, obviously.
My word, you are fast, Mr. Holmes. Could you explain how you came to that conclusion?
Of course. Explanations are my favourite part of any conversation. Hands without any sign of regular physical activity, in contradiction to one who would most usually wear such a uniform. The paint in your hair is pink. I don't know of any military service that paints their ships pink, unless they have launched a new fashionable fleet. A sailor with the soul of an artist? I would suggest rather a gallery employee disguised as a sailor to mislead me. How many artists on the island know where I live and of my passion for deduction? Werner Vogel is clearly at the top of the list. And you've been attempting to conceal something square-shaped within your pocket. An invitation, I suppose. An invitation to Mr. Vogel's gallery.
Watson's always
remarkable, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Vogel was right about your genius. I think he may have even underestimated you.
He's got the same beard I had last time.
Invitation. Please tell Mr. Vogel that the seed has been planted. He asked me to tell you to do so, if you win this little game. Farewell.
I like that the eyelashes on the graphic, that's what I was looking for, graphical setting I have it on, the eyelashes just look like fur around their eyes. My dear Sherlock Holmes, as you no doubt have already guessed, I would like to invite you to experience my art exhibition, not only for the purpose of the contemplation of beauty, but in a more general need of your genius. You will find the gallery at Caravanserai, at the crossroad of Bazaar Road and Hermes Avenue in the Old City. Always your friend, Okay. So, guess what we're doing? A new case, my friends. It is the time for a new case. So... Is that what eyelashes are? What, eye fur? Also, hold on. Watson's standing... Oh, no. Watson was standing here in the cutscene. Because that's what he does, isn't it? That's what he does. Right. Guess it's time for us to go and start a new case. I may take this opportunity to have a quick break. There we go. I'm back from my break. I have got myself a cup of mango and cinnamon tea. It is very, very hot. In fact, I can barely hold the mug. But that's good, because I'm just going to basically use it to warm my hands up. I'm not even going to drink it yet. So, we have just started a new case. Huzzah! Because we don't want to lose Watson. So we're not going to go on down that line of questioning. We are going to head to the art gallery. What do we have from here? We bought tea. One suffer from mental health problems. Oh god, I hope there wasn't something in the tea. It was the mushrooms. My mother suffered from mental health problems. My imaginary friend John. Those two things aren't linked. It's fine. What's happening here? Okay, so those are items. I'm just clearing everything. Sorry, I just read. Sherry's memory of his mother's turned out to be not so happy. It's breaking his heart, and my heart aches too. All of me, in fact. No! I hate it so much. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Watson is literally hanging by a proverbial thread. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. But he's definitely not doing well. He's definitely not having a fun time. Not having a fun time at all. Yeah, so we've been invited to go and see Victor Vogel's art exhibition. Oh, for those who weren't here at the beginning, Victor Vogel is the guy who... He was at the cemetery and he left Sherlock's mother's old watch at the grave for him to find because he knew that he would be there. Which sounds a bit suspicious, but he got it from the estate sale, so that's how he knew it was hers.
Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I presume.
Who are you?
Correct. With whom do I have the pleasure?
Look at all these
Emilio
new faces.
Esteva, happy to make your acquaintance. I am here on behalf of Mycroft, your brother.
Of course.
He's on his way to Cordona. In the meantime, he requests your assistance
Why is
with
he
a
coming
sensitive
here?
matter. My orders are to provide you with the details.
Why is he coming to Cordona? Wait. My hands smell like garlic. I don't know how that's possible.
You have my attention, Mr. Esteva.
Mark Ridley, the son of General Arthur Ridley, is being blackmailed. Suffice to say, the compromising material is of a delicate nature. The matter is of no small importance to the Crown, especially given the status quo on Cordona.
I was gonna ask what the status quo is, because I was literally gonna
What
say
about
that
the
out loud.
status quo?
The Ottoman population holds a certain animosity towards the colonial rule. It's been this way since we took over the island.
No, I wonder
General
why.
Ridley made concessions with their leaders, but I'm afraid we are still teetering on the edge of open hostility.
Huh, I wonder why that could possibly be. I wonder why an island that you have taken over isn't very happy with you.
What does Mycroft want me to do? Retrieve the blackmail material?
No, sir, nothing of the sort. Mark Ridley is meeting the blackmailer atop the old city bridge tower. You shall observe from a distance, then establish the blackmailer's identity. Do not attempt to arrest him.
Aww.
We'll handle it from there.
But
Saving
I
the best
wanna.
for yourself? Fine.
There is a cafe just over the bridge that provides a good vantage point. Please report to me when you are done. I'll be waiting for you here, and remember, discretion is of the essence.
Okay, we've got two cases now. What do we want to do? Do we want to do Love, Death, and Cordona, which I can't even say, or the Muse from Abroad? Well, the Muse from Abroad is part of the main story, so I feel like we should spend a little bit of time doing a side quest. How does that sound, everybody? Do you guys want to do a side quest? Mycroft's agent, Mr. Estevo, requested my help with a very sensitive matter. Blah, 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 blah. All the stuff I just got told. The patio of the Primrose Cafe at the western side of the Old City Bridge in Scaladio will be a good vantage point. Yeah, let's do a side quest. Why not? Let's do it. I'll pin that. Okay, that's what we're doing now. Yes, Watson must live another day. Yes, we're going to prolong the inevitable. Is that the phrase I'm looking for? And we're gonna stop him from dying. Right. What did they say? Hold on. They said... Old City Bridge in Scaladio. Okay, western side of the Old City Bridge. First of all, where's Scaladio? Ah, that's Scaladio. Am I gonna say it right one of these days? Probably not. Pilgrim's Bridge. Thor Bridge. Caesar's Bridge. Old City Bridge! Okay, so over here somewhere. So I'm going to place a little mark there, and then we're going to fast travel to the City Hall, because I think that's the closest point that we have fast travel available for. And I could walk there on my own, but I'm not gonna. It is super cold, so I am very happy to have this hot cup of tea to warm my hands up on. Because tea is not for drinking, it's just to hold. Keep yourself warm. Oh, Charlotte was glitching out a bit there.
A contest for the guests of Cordona.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Find hidden treasure.
There's like a side quest we could do. I want to explore like all of the stuff in this game, but I also am just so intrigued about what's going on with Watson that I kind of want to pay more attention to the main story. Okay, so we're looking for a cafe. Okay, so that's the Old City Bridge. I'm guessing. Whoop. I'm going too fast, everybody. Everything. There we go. Is this the cafe? Am I supposed to just...
Here, grab a seat.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Oh, game is not having fun with me loading and being in the overworld.
You even brought a book, huh?
And he got me a reserved sign. I don't know how he could have possibly done that, but oh well.
May I have... Same as always.
You just don't give up, do you?
Why would you
Come
tell
on, let's
him?
get closer. We can't see anything from here.
No, too early.
So we're just going to sit here all day?
Patience, John. I have a feeling
my
this
God.
is more than simple
Can you see the
blackmail.
glitching?
We'll be close when the blackmailer leaves, and then...
Go!
Go! Why did he shout at me? Is it because there was a guy with a... like a mask on? While I was in the cafe, someone fell out of the tower. I didn't even notice that! I was too busy watching the glitching thing. Oh, okay, here we go. I heard the
Oh,
shout.
not a pretty sight, this.
Looks like the guy that we were supposed to be... Hello, I'm gonna come and touch this body.
Head trauma. Fatal. Gravity is cruel like that.
Thanks, Watson.
He was stabbed several times before he fell. The shape of the wounds suggest a curved
Key.
blade. A key, and where there's a key, there's a lock.
Oh, good observation.
The knife
Yeah,
is missing.
yeah. You hear the pulse in his spine. Ooh, ooh. Okay. I've still got two things I've missed.
A rather frivolous accessory for a military man. Shame it's all bloody now.
Ah, silk scarf, right. Is this a gilded cage? The guy had a scarf, I believe. He had something that never tied into the investigation.
What's happened?
It's almost like he's dancing.
What's
Dancing the
really?
dance macabre.
No
What's
signs of life, no pulse. I'm declaring Corporal Ridley dead.
Okay, yeah, he's definitely... Oh, he's over there! I was gonna say he's definitely speaking to me from my brain, but he's just over there. Alright. Let's see. Scarf turn over the second time of death. It says Ottoman design with an intricate eagle pattern. Mark Ridley fell out the tower. Upon examination of Corporal Ridley's body, I found stab wounds, severe head trauma as a result of the fall, and an empty knife sheath. Okay. There's a chalk outline. Can't be a crime scene. Well, someone's got to put it up. Okay, I still got this as a place to go. Maybe I have to go up the tower.
Please move along. The police are on their way. Everything's under
I
control.
work for the police.
Is it now? The General's own son has fallen out of the tower, and not without help, it seems. I need to inspect the scene, and quickly.
The corporal? He ordered me not to let anyone inside without telling him. But now... Wait, are you saying it's a murder?
Provide evidence. He was stabbed. Like, literally, he was stabbed.
A brief examination of the body was enough for me to conclude that he was murdered by a blade of Ottoman origin.
Don't say that.
You can't possibly be so certain.
Oh, I can be. The corporal suffered deep stab wounds which were inflicted with great force. They were made by a knife meant for cutting, not stabbing. A curved blade, such as an Ottoman jambir or a Gurkha kukri. I haven't seen any Gurkhas on the island, so the conclusion is quite obvious.
Amazing. You do seem more than competent. All right, go in. I'll wait here for the police.
I mean, I'm happy that I get to go in, but it just seems so silly that they're like, "Oh, good job, you have eyes, you saw some stuff. In you go, go and have a look at the murder scene and touch all the evidence and ruin everything." I mean, obviously they don't have, like, fingerprinting and stuff, but still.
Did you see anything suspicious?
No, sir, nothing. Corporal Ridley had to attend to some private matters upstairs. No one went in, no one came out. Oh, but that means the killer is still inside. Are you sure you want to go in alone?
I'm not alone. I have my friend with me.
Your friend? You mean your gun? There's no one...
Never mind, I'll be fine.
Sherlock's fully aware once it doesn't exist. He's just like, it's cool, I've got... You know what, never mind. I'm not gonna... It's fine. Ooh, I spilled my tea over there. I really want to, like... I just like shows and things where there's someone that everyone else can't see and they've got to, like, work around it all the time. I got 8 chocolate oranges, some with dark chocolate, some with milk chocolate, and 1 with Pop Rocks. Which one should I use to make brownies? I was gonna say not the Pop Rocks one, actually. I was gonna say, do the dark chocolate ones. Because then you can, like, add more sugar, or you could have it, like, really dark. However, Pop Rocks, I think the Pop Rocks might just, like, not. I don't think it will translate to brownies. Oh, hydration break. Nightbot says so.
The killer's gone. Vanished into thin air.
Look at what he's doing! Every time I go into a new room and the camera's too close to Sherlock's head, he starts freaking out. As soon as I move him, he's fine.
Imagine if we'd been able to get up here 10 years ago. Oh, it would have been the perfect base.
Aha! So he's pushed out this window. And there's his knife, which I've just picked up and put my
This
fingerprints
blade
all
is a
over.
naval officer's dirk. Sharp and well cared for. The edge is covered with blood, but the tip is clean.
Imagine if you had some ice cream. Yeah, where's my ice cream, Watson? Oh, we got some memories
This
to work
cigarette is still smouldering.
on. Well, they're not memories, they're just, I know all about your latest affair. Meet me in the Old City Bridge Tower. Come alone and bring 100 man gears if you don't want a word to reach the wrong ears. Say that rhymes! And there's the money.
Exactly 100 mangears. The killer didn't touch them.
So the killer maybe wasn't the blackmailer then? Fresh blood, freshly broken. Okay, and then go look at the other things. Mud traces and sweaty odor. Lovely.
Can you smell the body odor, John? Someone's been hiding in here. Someone sweaty.
Unless it's a laundry chest. But then it's a different mystery altogether. The case of the vanishing sweaty pantaloons.
What? Wait, where are you? You were by the door a minute ago, but I heard your voice come from this side of the room. Oh, you're just sitting on the edge. Of course you are.
There's a nice view from here, don't you think?
A lot of flies happening over here. Huh. Alright, let's get some Mind Palace stuff going. Sherlock has a little lie down. Watson goes away. Does that mean no more imaginary ice cream? Maybe. Maybe it does. I feel like if we're gonna have a really, like, dramatic and sad scene, we maybe should take him out of the ice cream outfit. Actually, I don't know though. It didn't really affect how sad I was when he started getting hurt earlier. What I would really like is if somebody sees him. Like, someone we're talking to acknowledges Watson. That would be really good. That's, like, the kind of thing where you're like, what? What? Sorry, let's sort this stuff out. So what do we think happened? Let's work it out. Alright, so he either attacked him with the curved blade, which he had on him, or he took it from the table. I don't really know how to tell the difference between that. Maybe I don't have enough evidence yet. No, it's the curved. We know it's the curved blade, so that has to be that. Yeah. Okay, curved blade. Good. That's one thing we know. Pushed him down, or he kicked him over. It's probably after that. Push him, I'm gonna say he pushed him because he would have already had blood on him by this point. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Fine.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Looks like he says that. Oh no! I got it wrong enough times that it gave me a new entry in his diary. I hate it when that happens. We were recreating a scene together, but it seemed if Sherlock wasn't paying attention. I felt somewhat disheartened by it all. Oh no! Oh no! I got it wrong! I don't like that it does that, but I guess it... Okay, so I'm gonna say he got stabbed. Is that right?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Okay. Well, but he doesn't have... He had a curved... Whoever stabbed him had a curved blade. So it wasn't that he took the blade like that. This one... I can't see this one being wrong. So he had to drop his knife here. So is this one... Maybe he drops his knife when he kicks him? Guess it could be that way around. I think I did that already.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Okay. I think he pushes him. Because the evidence shows that there was already blood on this when it was broken. No, but I tried it with him being stabbed as well, and that also didn't work. Should we try it again? Oh!
Ridley was attacked by his
I thought I did that
blackmailer,
already.
but before being pushed out the window, Ridley managed to wound him. The killer must still be bleeding.
Okay, well there we go. That's what happened. We got a new entry in John's diary. Simple blackmail ended with murder. The killer was hiding in the chest at the top of the tower. A clever ambush. Okay, that's what it might be like. God, Sherlock's such an idiot. He couldn't get it for like 4 tries. You got a second of the alert, and no more. That's all you get. Hiding inside an empty chest, the assailant caught Mark Ridley off guard. A fight ensued. Despite being wounded, the assailant killed the corporal, pushed him out the window, and fled, leaving the blackmail money untouched. The killer must still be bleeding. Well, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna follow the trail of blood! Like this! He went down there. Oh! Interesting. He went that way. I assumed it was meaning
Come
he
on, let's
climbed
take the
down.
rope down.
What?
I'd rather take the stairs.
Okay.
Ah, what a bore.
Oh, thank you for redeeming the positive affirmation redemption. Let me just quickly pause this. Okay, positive affirmation done. We're back to the case. So we're gonna go back down the stairs. We're not gonna go out the window.
So what happened? Was there anyone upstairs?
No, the killer escaped. We're dealing with a carefully planned assassination. What can you tell me about the deceased?
We were from the same unit, stationed together at the barracks by the bridge, but I can't say I knew him well.
Maybe it's him.
Maybe someone at the barracks could tell you more.
Maybe it's him.
Do you know if
Let
the
me see your
corporal had
hands.
any enemies? Someone who would want him dead?
No, none that I know of. But then again, there's always the Ottomans. They'd want all of us soldiers dead, I reckon.
I don't think it's this guy because we'd be able to see that he was bleeding. But I think whoever it is trying to blame it on the Ottomans. I don't think it actually is the Ottomans. Now, when he went out the window... He didn't go out the window, he went this way. Is that right? Yeah, there's the rope that he took. Okay, so we gotta go over here. So I was watching back the last stream, the recording that I uploaded to YouTube, and the audio went really weird for a while, but it comes back again. So I really hope it hasn't done it this time. There's not really a way I can fix it because it's not doing it live, as far as I know anyway. It's just doing it when I record it, and it's only some of it, or sometimes.
That was a rough landing.
Wait, is there no more blood? There's not a trail of blood for me to follow? Can we just talk about how cute Sherry is as a nickname? It is quite cute. I didn't like it to start with, but it's grown on me a little bit. Okay, hold on. Am I supposed to pin that? Oh, maybe I'm supposed to talk to someone at the barracks. Maybe this isn't where I'm supposed to be going. Ah, Corporate Ridley was stationed at the requisitioned house near the bridge in the old city. I can ask about him there. Right, so I gotta go and find out about him rather than try and find this guy who's... I could still follow the blood trail off, but I guess that's not what I'm supposed to do. Requisitioned house on the other side of the old bridge. Ooh. Game is struggling. Oh, hello there. Oh yeah, of course, and canonically, all of the background music is being played by Watson. I don't know if I mentioned that part yet. He just keeps playing instruments around me. So all that music you can hear, it's always him. It's not actually
The barracks
real.
are off limit to civilians.
Well, I guess what, buddy? Oh, I've got to go get changed, don't I? Oh, no, maybe I can eavesdrop. I can eavesdrop, we're good. Maybe, oh, not an eavesdrop?
Are you able to help me?
I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't help you.
Alright, I'm not supposed to eavesdrop. I could ask any of these people about the dead guy, but apparently not. Oh, I see. Observation point. That's why it's called that. Led Zeppelin. Oh. Oh! built and brought to Cordona in the name of power and glory of invaders with the assistance of Sir their dog. Edric Arai will be avenged. Oh, I can't get in this way either. Okay. Interesting.
Is this familiar to you?
Why don't you go and ask your rich friends?
Oh, sorry. He's an Ottoman. He doesn't want to talk to me. Maybe I need to, just have a nice little cup of tea. Maybe I need to disguise myself as a soldier. Oof. Oof! Okay, fine. I'm gonna travel, because my game can't load right now. It's having a proper struggle. Let's go over here. Don't tell Lara, but Joe's imaginary too. Whenever she thinks really hard about that one kitchen incident she's forgotten about, Joe starts to have headaches and asks her to drop her investigation. Oh yeah, that's definitely what it is. Alright, where's that clothing trader? Oh, do I still have that? I still have that point on my map. Where did it go? Do I still have it? No, I think I got rid of it by doing that. Oh! Oh, there's more stuff in the furniture shop I can get. Oh, it's the market! Incidentally, I have 4 Star Citizen game packages that are extra for 3-player. Game, please. This game is struggling. This is on lowest settings as well. It's just like does not want to run properly. Imagine my bank supporting a habit for big spending is a bad thing. Oh, what's happening here? Dulcimer go burr, piano go bam bam. Okay, that must be a reference to something. Seriously, has anyone ever seen Joe talking to anyone other than Lara or the camera? Yep. There was one stream where Faye came in during the stream and they had a conversation in the background. So, unless Faye is also not real, your point has been disproven, my good sir.
Don't miss out on the best carpets on the island!
Oh, you're not gonna have anything for military men, are you?
Let's pick something that suits you.
Highly doubt he's gonna have anything that I need, because... That'd work. And I have the money for it. It's actually fairly cheap. Get a hat. The pirate hat, that'll work. It actually does put up my sailor stat if I wear the pirate hat. That's quite funny. That helps as well, apparently. Okay, so if I get this very silly beard, that also makes me look like a sailor. Apparently. I really hope I'm supposed to be doing this, because otherwise I'm wasting all my money. Let's see if this works.
A good choice indeed.
Oh! He just ran into a child. Good times, good times. Alright, where was it? Where was the observation point? Ah. There. Pirate detective. Pirate detective, sailor, person, man. Alright, let's try that again. Oh my god. Help. Everything is on low. drop the resolution down. As low as it'll go. Hello. You guys want to help?
Excuse me, just one question.
I wish I could help you, sailor.
Cool, I'm seen as a sailor. That's good enough. I think. I hope. It's barracks, though, so I don't know.
You aren't here to relieve me from duty, are you? Oh well.
Hello, Maru. Hi. The resolution will be televised. You've watched 166 hours of PurpleCoffins. Have they sent out the stats? And Sherlock's little head thing is happening again. Oh. I just went to my emails. To see if Twitch had sent me anything, and the second email I have is from my energy company saying energy prices are changing. That's what I love to see. Hey fellas. Hey chats. Hey chums.
Excuse me, just one
fellow
question.
Sailors.
Ah, I know this, yeah, let me help you.
I know a known Lorathio has recently ended his promiscuous ways after meeting the woman. Interesting.
Help me, please.
I don't know, but I'm sure there are others who'd be glad to help a fella in uniform.
Right, so I can only get probably that one piece of information. Oh, hello. I'm gonna have a wander and see what's going on. Oh, 3! 4! I have a key. I have a key that says 4. Oh,
Nice. A room after my own heart.
I don't know if I used the
A
key
little
or if I just
austere
walked
for
in.
my taste.
Right. This is my 555th message on here. That's quite a lot of messages. Son, as you are aware of our position on Cordona is that a man astride a 3-legged horse. 2 legs are manpower and ships. The third, like it or not, is the House of the Eagle. Remove one and everything will collapse. So would you kindly pull up your damn trousers and start behaving like a Ridley? Oh my god. I tolerated your escapades long enough, and now I hear you've been gallivanting around the old city. This must stop immediately. Ottomans live by their own rules. As long as we respect them, our fragile peace holds. Do not disappoint me. Be the winning son. Oof, it's quite a letter. Check everything before we look at this memory. Yeah, that's the only. Oh, and there's the photograph. I can look at the photograph. So that's them. That's General
Being the son
Ridley
of
and
a
his
general
son.
must be difficult.
Whoop.
Rise all the way to the top. Make me proud, son.
Like blueberries in a blueberry muffin recipe. Rise all the way to the way that they sink to the bottom. Actually, that's the opposite.
There are scratches on the floor. The locker was moved.
It's a secret door. Because of course it is. Boom. Pulled it. I sent way more messages in this chat than my other top 4 channels. Well, what does that say? I think that says something. I haven't got mine yet. My breakdown. Also, HMRC being like, hey, your tax return is due. Like, I literally just submitted it. Oh, it says if you've already sent it, please ignore this email. Well, I have. I did it yesterday. Since our last meeting, I've been dreaming of our short time together, but my dreams keep turning into nightmares. I fear that someone will find out. I know what I said before, but I was wrong. I want the life you promised. I'm ready to escape with you. I'll be waiting for you at my house at dawn. Use the entrance with no eagle over it. The servants will expect an Ottoman woman wearing the scarf I gave you. Jalen. Ah, key evidence collected. We've still got more. I thought that was a cassette
That's quite a
tape.
hefty sum. Enough to start a new life. 2 tickets to London. Would have been a very different ending for the Corporal's story.
Let me stroke my tiny little sailor beard.
Can you imagine me wearing that uniform? I think I'd look rather dashing.
I really wish you wouldn't lie like that, Watson. It's very... Right. Well, I've clearly missed something, so it's not saying all evidence collected, but maybe I can't get all of it at the moment either, anyway, so. Does he look like- oh, he's in the ice cream outfit because, oh, I was gonna show you, but because if he isn't, then I don't even notice that he's there half the time, because he just dresses like everybody else in Cordona, so I don't notice that it's not- that it's him. So when he's in the ice cream outfit, I can see it really clearly. Also, I don't like that there are flies like around every light fixture. It seems a bit strange. I will say, I do like that he doesn't really look like he works at Scoops Ahoy. I think Sherlock currently looks like that because they're out there. Their uniform is like a sailor outfit. But I do like the Scoops troop. They're my favorite characters. Anyway, we're getting off topic here. I need to look at my casebook. Oh, I can do chemical analysis on this. If I create the right chemical solution, I'll be able to remove the stains without damaging the fabric. So I need to go and find where that is. And I need to find the killer as well. Okay. Let's do our chemical analysis first. So I needed to have 3 red things and -4 blue things. Well, I can do a -2 of the blue things, but that's it. Oh, what's this? What does this mean? That doesn't help. It swaps things out. Oh, okay. I think I have an idea what that might mean. If I do like... minus... Let's try this. I just want to see what happens if I do this. So, 2 minus 5. Oh, so it makes it okay, right, I see. So it makes it a minus instead of a plus. I wasn't sure what it was meaning. Next Halloween, look for Joe Steve Harrington. That was actually... that was going to be my costume this year. I was going to go as Robin in her Scoops Ahoy outfit, but I couldn't get... Like, I couldn't make it because I didn't have enough time to make a costume, and I didn't want to buy a pre-made costume because I would wear it like once. So I was like, that was going to be what I went as. I was generally going to go as Scoops Ahoy Robin because I love the outfit so much. Right, I'm going to run the ad break while I'm working on these chemicals. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to make it get to 4. That's pretty easy. So, like that. Is that what I wanted? Yeah. Easy. Get to it. Now that I've cleaned the blood off the scarf, I can use it for a disguise. Oh! The servants will expect an Ottoman woman wearing the scarf. Oh, we gotta go find some clothes again, guys. Right. Where was it? It said there was a clothing thing right next to where I am. Over here? Okay, so it's, down this way? Is that right? Yeah, I think it's this here.
Don't miss out on my unique... Let's pick something that suits you.
Unique! So I need to have an Ottoman woman's outfit. Shawl dressed up and nowhere to go. Okay. No facial hair, please. How do I take off my facial hair? How do I get rid of it completely? I guess I don't... Yeah, I don't need to buy that. So... Right, so I need to buy I need to rent... I can rent the outfit. That's fine. That's the wrong one. That wasn't the one I meant to click on at all, or was it? No, I'm not wearing the right outfit. If I swap over... Oh, there we go. Now I'm wearing it. Okay. And then let's do some makeup. I look really weird. Oh, I can't rent that one. I have to buy that makeup. Okay. Right.
Be careful with what you've taken.
Let's get rid of the beard. No beard. And how do I put the scarf on? There it is. Wonderful. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm meant to be wearing. Okay. Can you say, it's a me, Mario? Ooh, hello. Right, what was the evidence that I had? At my house at dawn. Doesn't help. I don't know who this is. Jalen. I don't know who Jalen is. Someone in the... Would someone in the, barracks know who Jalen is? Now, hold on. I think the... Disguise yourself. I have disguised myself. I am now disguised, and it doesn't really help anything. Should we go and see if we can find the killer, and I'll just wear the disguise anyway? Yeah, because they went... I did that. I tried to look already, but it was just, Alright, which way is the scene? It's this way. There we go. So I tried to follow the rope that they went down before. It didn't really help. Right, so the rope goes that way. And he landed over here. So that's why there's blood here. Ah! This is what I was trying to do before, and it didn't give me it. Maybe I just had to wait. Ah.
Wow. Amazing, right?
Disturbing is more like it.
Oh, whoa, there's a load of... I didn't even notice there were knives on that until I saw the name of it. Okay, so he went to the pillar of knives. Collects fern. Okay. Secret Society member? Oh my gosh! What? Huh. Okay. Sure that's not gonna be relevant later. Okay, he's still bleeding, so can I continue to follow the blood trail, or is it gone? Is it cold now? Maybe I can ask somebody? I don't think I'm on the... It has the right symbol for me to ask someone. What's my holiday and New Year plans? I'm going up to visit my mum for Christmas. I am doing the cooking. And I'm going up Christmas Eve because I am working the day before. And I was expecting to work Christmas Eve, but my boss was like, hey, do you want Christmas Eve off so that you can travel? As long as you work New Year's Eve. And I was like, I don't mind working New Year's Eve, that's fine. I'm going up a mountain for Christmas. That's my Christmas plans. I mean, did that help with anything? Watson, give me a hand.
How many knives do you think are stuck here? I keep losing count.
Oh, it's gonna have the evidence. There we go. That's what I was supposed to come here for.
Aha. A curved knife covered in fresh blood. There we go.
Guess that's one way to get rid of the evidence.
Doubt that this eagle is purely ornamental.
Careful, Sherry. Locals aren't too happy with what you're doing.
I'd better leave the knife here. Now is a bad time to ruffle any feathers.
Infidel!
Whoa, excuse me. Jeez, okay.
It's sacred!
I'm not gonna touch it. Jesus. Alright, sorry. My bad. Picture. I need to take a picture. That's what that means.
Don't! No.
There we go.
Go
A murder
away
weapon,
from
a
it.
knife. We're looking for a murder weapon, a knife. Oh, let me check the knife tree. The
Stop
what?
that!
I'm not even.
Don't touch those!
I'm not anymore. Stop telling me off. Oh my god. Okay, sign of the eagle. I'm gonna ask somebody, but I don't think they're gonna be happy with me.
May I ask for your assistance?
I think I can be of help.
Oh, sweet. Never mind. They did help me.
You are.
Sign of the eagle. Ottoman says it's a symbol of the House of Hassan, the most revered family in the Old City. Their house stands on the western side of the Old City Market. Fabulous. Fantastic. One question, one answer. Bravo, Sherry. He's so... Wasn't so, like,
Stop that!
he keeps being like, oh, everyone's always ignoring me. And it's like, dude, I am trying to tell you they can't see you and you just won't listen. Okay. Exactly. Exactly. Right, what did they say? The western side? Western side of the Old City Market. So where I am, really. Because this is the Old City Market here. So I gotta look for the eagles. Ah! Easy. And then the door that doesn't have an eagle above it. That's this one. The knife tree reminds me of the angel statue that's made out of knives. I think I've seen that. Oh, here we
My
go.
love, oh, I'm so... Who are you? Where's Mark? Answer me or I'll call for help.
You will do no such thing, Jalen. We both know it.
How do you know my name? And why are you wearing this scarf? What has happened?
A flood of questions, but I only have one answer. Mark Ridley is dead.
No. This cannot be. You're lying. Tell me you're lying.
Wish I was.
Keep your voice down, miss. I don't have time for a lady's hysterics.
Her lover
Mark
is dead.
has been murdered, and I
Bill.
believe that the murderer is part of this house.
No. It was a secret. We were meeting. How could anyone find out?
The truth always comes out one way or another, but enough of this. Tell me, have you seen anything suspicious here?
No, I heard the servants talking about blood near the main entrance, but I didn't think... This is too much for me. I can't.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
Why did you have to be so mean to her?
Exactly.
I wasn't mean. Now is not the time for pity.
Well, I'm glad
Is that you or your reptilian brain talking?
I'm glad that his subconscious Watson is telling him off for being mean. Where is he? Where is he now? Oh, he's right there. Hello.
I'll be right here.
Of course you will. Alright, where's the main entrance? Is this the main entrance? Well, I can't go out. Okay, it said near the main entrance there was blood. Ah, no, those are flower petals. That's not blood. That's what I did when I played Amnesia. You wake up in Amnesia surrounded by flower petals, like, right at the beginning. And I assumed it was blood and I was really scared, like, right off the bat. Yeah, more flower petals. Okay. Do I have to go back outside? Maybe I have to go back outside. Ah, no, I have to pin the right evidence. Hello, if I talk to you...
Leave me be.
Okay, I was gonna say, will I get in trouble if I talk to you? Yeah, this is just like a courtyard, so I think I might need to go outside and then... Oh, no, here we go.
A bloody trail. Let's see where it leads.
Can't quite get the hang of getting these images to stay. They kind of like alter a lot. Oh, okay, it's back. I don't know what I'm following. There ain't no blood on the floor. What? How did he go through a wall? Into the courtyard, okay. Oh! I could walk through that. Okay, I thought that was a wall. Never mind. Aha! Change of clothes.
All soaked in blood.
Fantastic. Wow, he really was bleeding.
A pile of fresh clothes. How convenient. Well, a fresh shirt is as good a lead as any.
So, think you can identify the killer on the first try?
Oh no, don't...
Do you doubt me?
He's gonna set me a challenge, isn't he? Okay, let's go. I guess there's no more trail because he's changed now, so there's no more blood. Very close. Oh, that guy. Wounded. Okay. That's Watson. There was one other person. Very close. Well, we only have so many options. It's not her. Not him. It's gotta be this guy, right? It's gotta be that guy. I'm gonna stand and stare at you. Right, it said you were wounded, so... Faint blood stains. Oh! Looks like the knife holder. My guy. You're looking suspicious as heck. Also, you got a mark on your neck. Hives? That's interesting. What's that got to do with anything? Watson did it. Always look at their hands. There's always stuff on their hands. Culprit is the House of the Eagle. Judging by his ornamental sheath, he is this Sion of this family? Skion? Wearing a bloody bandage under his shirt and due to the missing knife in his sheath, he's clearly the murderer. It looks like the consequences of his actions are finally sinking in. Everything in his bearing indicates that he's smitten with remorse. Or, it seems that his heart is still racing and he still wound up from the fight. He's trying to suppress it, but his body gives it away. No, consumed by guilt or stress, I think, probably means Scion. Scion, that makes sense. I hate it when I have oozing bloodstains. It's so inconvenient. I'm gonna say it's probably remorseful. Because of the hands are shaking and stuff.
What are you staring at, you crazy woman?
Oh, I was supposed to tell the police, wasn't I? Alright, cool.
Huh? Did you want something?
Forgot I was, yes, I was almost like gonna confront him and then I was like, wait, I'm supposed to tell the police. The crown. That's what word I was looking for. I was trying to say the court, but that's not right. Alright, let's go home. Wonderful. Because he said he'd be waiting at my house. Nope, that's the cemetery. That's my house. Stonewood Manor. Elsie Jerome was showing us the culprit. 3, 2, 1. It's not always Nancy Drew, okay. Oh, the Pillar of Knives is a story. Okay, so that's something I can do later. Ah, Luco. Yeah, Mario was talking about it. I haven't had mine yet.
Mr. Holmes, I trust your mission was successful?
Successful is hardly the word I would use. Mark Ridley is dead.
I mean,
What? How? Explain.
Blackmail was a ruse to kill Ridley, but I managed to track down the culprit. He comes from a very influential Ottoman family. All things considered, I chose not to turn him into the police.
I see. Your prudence is commendable, Mr. Holmes.
What will happen now?
I cannot tell. I'm just a piece on the board, same as you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to report to your brother immediately.
Honestly can't believe you let the killer go. I thought it was a joke till the very end.
I thought I was supposed to. I thought that was the point! Oh, God. I wasn't supposed to let him go.
A manor all to ourselves.
He's gonna have written in his diary that he's upset with me. I thought we were hunting for a killer and this man was a killer. We shouldn't have let him walk free. Well, shut up, Watson. I was doing what I was told. Alright. Okay. We finished it. Right. Now, do we do the, do we go to the art gallery now? I think we go to the art gallery
Can
now.
you believe it, Sherry? I have so many ideas.
However, first I'm gonna get changed. Because I forgot I was wearing this. Oh! We have a third outfit for Watson! We can make him a little sailor. But no, we're gonna keep him as the ice cream man. Because it's funny. Alright, let's do a save, and we're gonna do the next part of the main story, which is going off to meet Vogel. Or go to his art exhibition. I guess we're not actually meeting him. Ice cream is much better there. It is. I'm just worried we're gonna have a really, like, emotional moment later. We'll just be sitting there going, because he's, you know, ice cream colors. What's for dinner tonight? Don't know. I'm thinking probably a soup. Joe is ill, so I was gonna make something very heavy on the garlic. But I have to go to the shops anyway, so I don't know. Pick something else. Right, let's have a look. What did it say? Crossroads of Bazaar Road and Hermes Avenue in the Old City. Hermes Avenue, Bazaar Road. There it is. That was easy enough. Oh, thank you for the posture check. Thanks. I was slouching. Maybe I should try and look into getting a, like, a better PC next year. This game is starting to really struggle. Esky Kitty Ooh, hello. Oh, it's a bookshop.
A fresh newspaper? I wish you pleasant reading.
So the death of Mark Ridley, son of General. Oh no! Oh no! Someone else got sentenced to death! Oh dear. Yeah, I definitely did that wrong. Oh, I'm gonna feel guilty about that for the rest of the game, because I've saved over it. Actually, I could go back. Should I go back? Chat, what do you think? I kind of I didn't realize I would get someone else killed, but I don't know if I should just, like, live with my consequences or if I should go back. Yes to going back? Is that what you mean, Cupid? This tea is no longer hot. It is no longer serving its purpose and warming me up. Go back, okay. Unless anybody else says otherwise, I'm gonna go back. I don't know how far back I need to go. Sherlock is afraid of water. If he goes in, he'll black out. That's why it happened when I was on the beach that one time and I fell in. Huh. Interesting. I just thought it was the game going, whoops, you're not supposed to be here. But Sherlock's afraid of water. We're getting more lore. I have a feeling that this is still the same case that I was just on, so I don't know if this is going to be the right save that I'm going back to. I don't feel it'll let me do it if I've technically finished the case. This is taking a while to load. Alright, let's have a look. Where are we? Right, so that's after I'd already decided not to turn him in, so we need to go back further. Is it this one? No. Let's try that. Enjoy your onion rings. Have a good lunch, Fox. I may or may not be here when you get back. Depends when I wrap up the stream. Oh my goodness, and a hydration break? Okay, hold on. Nope, that was the same load. I just did the same load twice. Oh, that means we have to go back quite a while. Oh well, we know what we're doing at least. Now, you may be thinking, if you're watching this later, that I should just be living with the consequences of my actions. And you're probably right. But I don't wanna. Because I feel really guilty I got someone else killed. And I want to do the right thing. So we're gonna go back. Because I have the option to. Right. Ugh, I've got to do so much now. Right. Where are we in the case? Should I just pause it while I run through this? I'm going to pause the recording while I run through this. There we go. I ran through and quickly did all the stuff that I did the first time. And now we're here, and we're going to confront him instead of leaving him, because I thought I was supposed to leave, and then they would arrest him. But no, that's not what they did. They actually just let somebody else take the blame. So I didn't like that. And we're going to confront him. Because I didn't feel like it was very fair for someone else to take the fall. I just thought it was supposed to be a case of, I'm not the police, I'm not supposed to arrest him. So, let's do it.
So, here you are. The wounded eagle in its eyrie.
What the hell? An Englishman here? Why are you wearing a dress?
None of your business.
I hate to interrupt you while you're struggling with your conscience. Perhaps you ought to have made peace with it before doing the deed.
My conscience is perfectly clear, Britt. Do you have any idea who you're talking to?
Indeed I do. You are the obedient son of this house. Obedient and wounded. But let me explain.
I am Osai, son of Hassan. You are on my father's property, and you better stop all this jabbering nonsense.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have every reason to believe that you were involved in the murder of Mark Ridley.
Are you accusing me?
Accuse. Oh. Right, well, I guess we've got to get the evidence together. What are the means of the crime?
That's right, I am. I recovered the murder weapon.
But I had options.
It bears an eagle crest, the same crest that is so proudly displayed within your house.
And a proud house we are. My father speaks for all Ottomans on this island, remember that.
Regrettably, I failed to detect much pride in the callow way you ambushed the corporal.
Killer must still be bleeding. I'm gonna use that.
It couldn't have been very comfortable for you inside that chest, waiting to catch the corporal off guard. Couldn't you find a better place to hide?
You're a fine one to talk of tactics. You're dressed as a woman.
If you'll pardon the metaphor, he was a fishbone that became lodged in your throat. You had a strong motive to see him dead.
Alright, what was the motive? Oh, I didn't actually realize the question had changed. Up here. I think it's probably this, with Jalen. Yeah. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Yes.
At the heart of this crime is a woman, Jalen. I wonder who she might be to you. Your wife? Unlikely. Your
Enough! Don't you dare say a word about my sister.
We did it.
It was he who led her to sin. That son of a dog, Mark Ridley. He spat on our traditions and brought shame to our family. His father promised us peace, but I knew how it would be. You feed the crow, it tears your eyes out.
I don't think that's the phrase.
So you risked the peace to right your honor.
I had no other choice. Not that you'd understand, Brit.
God. I have to arrest you.
Azai, you are under arrest for the murder of Mark Ridley. You'll have to come with me now.
First you sneak into my house, and now this?
Uh-oh.
We'll put you down like the rabid dog you are.
A crow in the hand is worth 2 eyes. Oh god, we've got to fight now. Jeez, I've done this to myself. I could have left it.
I'm coming.
It's been a hot minute since I've done any combat, so I've kind of forgotten the controls. Not gonna lie.
It won't work this way.
Wait, but I shot his little bomb thing on his chest. Why didn't he get...
I'm coming for you.
There we go. I clearly didn't do it right the first time.
Don't bother moving.
The game
You've
is
lost.
really struggling now. Your Assassin's Creed looks good. Hi DP, how you doing? Beat their butts. Okay, someone's about to come in. Ow! That guy's got a shotgun. Can I hit his belt? Why can I hit his belt?
Take this!
Right.
No, you killed him.
What? I didn't mean to kill anyone. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna let them kill me. I did not want to die. I mean, I didn't want to kill them.
I'm coming for you.
Go on then. Hurry up. One more for good measure. There we go. That's annoyingly, that's gonna be in my stats as like how many times I've died. I should maybe play this and just like live with the consequences of my actions instead of going back in time and rectifying it. But I'm not gonna. You can't make me. Okay. Okay, I can't save. Can I save? I can't save. Okay.
I'm coming for you.
There you go.
Too simple.
I'm coming for you.
Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Run! I don't know how that guy even got down.
Oh, don't cry, you'll live.
I don't even know what happened there. Okay, I thought that was something I could, like, explode.
The snuff's ready.
There we go.
No more crime for you, and
give him the pepper snuff.
Oh god, there's more. Oh, hello! Where did you come from? The way he like hops one foot to foot.
The snuff's ready.
Oh.
I'm coming.
Stop saying that.
Take a rest. Give him the pepper snuff.
I don't even remember how do I give him the pepper snuff. John is against killing, so he won't be happy if you kill anyone. Rest will also recharge the snuff box faster. I don't remember. How do I do my snuff box? Ah, X. Ow. There we go. John's got morals. Sherlock doesn't somehow.
Too simple.
There we go. You can also completely skip the You can also skip the combat entirely.
It won't work this way.
Oh god, I'm gonna die. No! That death wasn't on purpose! Okay. Just growling, I'm annoyed. Let's fight. A good way of letting the police officers know they're incompetent is by helping them solve their cases. Why is that a tip that it needs to give me? Right. Let's go.
I'm coming.
Yeah, bullet to the foot, that's
Take a
fine.
rest, my friend.
Off comes the cat. And my game freezes. I'm so concentrated right now.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Okay. Oh no, I shot him! I meant to shoot the blonde. At least I didn't shoot him in the head this time. Oh, that worked. I didn't even do anything. He managed to shoot something himself. Could you maybe be a little less loud, game?
You already knew my... Ow! Take a rest.
The snuff's ready.
Sherlock hates everything and is making everyone else's problem. It's true. Right, where are these you guys? That's really tricky, actually. That's really easy to shoot him in the head if I'm not really careful.
Don't bother moving.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Ow, he threw a knife at me. Stop moving, I'm gonna shoot you! Stop it! Got endless stamina, though.
I'm coming.
Too simple.
I couldn't miss the party.
He shot my legs. How did I miss that? Well, I managed to trick him into doing that, but then I ended up hurting myself.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Okay, he's got nothing I can hit.
Time to knock this guy out.
God.
The snuff's ready.
Gotcha.
I couldn't miss the party.
Ah.
Give him the
No.
pepper snuff.
Got both of them.
Take a rest, my friend.
Got both of them with one snap. Right.
No more crime for you until next month.
Finally done. I think that's us done. Give him the pepper.
It's time for you to go to prison, Azai. Come with me, and let's do so peacefully this time.
You'll regret this, Brit.
Probably. It's fine. Here for a good time, not for a long time, am I right? There we go. That's a much better ending. Okay, so that was what I was supposed to do. Oh, I can still do something with this.
Get out of my face, Brit.
It says I can still talk to someone. Is it you?
You did everything right, Sherry, no matter what Mycroft or his henchmen will say.
And it is Watson's approval that I want.
Help me, please. Sorry, madam. I can't be
I
of help.
forgot I'm still dressed like this. Hold on. There we go. Back to being Sherlock again. It says my case isn't finished. Oh, I have to go... I guess I've still got to go and talk to the guy that Mycroft sent, right? So I've still got to go home? That's what it is.
Mr. Holmes, I am in no position to reprimand you, but you should know that your unwarranted intervention will cost us dearly.
Whoops.
I did what I had to do. The killer was brought to justice.
I didn't expect you to be so narrow-minded. You have undermined your brother's efforts, and now we will have to face the consequences.
Such is the price of law and order, Mr. Estevaux. Everyone must be held accountable for their actions.
Law and order? You are clearly oblivious of the bigger picture, Mr. Holmes. There is no point in us discussing it further. I bid you good day.
You did everything right, Sherry, no matter what Mycroft or his henchmen will say.
My imaginary friend says I did the right thing. So that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Look, I'm not hired by the crown, okay? As much as Mycroft wants me... Sorry, I'm being Sherlock, by the way. As much as Mycroft wants me to be a part of his MI6 that isn't MI6 business, I'm not. And I abide by the law, mostly. So... That's why I said you, mister. Let's go home, Watson. We could do another, like, side case if we want. And, oh, wait. I guess that's the case closed now, right? Yeah, that's the case closed. Okay. Well, the only opinion that matters is John's. Exactly. I'm glad you're all picking it up, you know? You're all starting to get... You're trying to understand. The only opinion that matters is the one that Sherlock has made up in his own head as an imaginary best friend. That's a bit worrying. We've got a couple of, we've got these two cases that we could do. They're just like little things. Or we could do a story. I think I'm gonna try and do this because I'm probably gonna end the stream in about half an hour, so I don't really want to start a big thing if Amuser Abroad is gonna be a big thing. So let's start this, splitting the loot. 3 men were killed in a quarrel over the distribution of bank robbery loot. Oh my god, I can't speak. The gunfight was reported at the northern end of Silverton in a backyard on Engineers Lane between Albertson Street and Colpit Street. Stolen property was not recovered. Case suspended due to inconclusive evidence pending further investigation. Okay, so it's in Silverton, in a backyard on Engineers Lane. Okay. Oh, a bandit lair. We're not going to go there. I don't like doing the combat. Did I say the street? Oh, maybe I just haven't been there yet. Should we try and go... Let's try and get to this area, because I don't think I've been here yet. And I don't know if I can even go to that spot yet, so let's find out. It kind of looks like there might be a wall there. In fact, let's put the marker there so I can get to the bridge. We're gonna go and try and do that case as a little side case, because we've had enough emotional torment with poor Watson for the time being, I think. Oh my god. Hello. Ah, well. We've arrested an Ottoman. The Ottomans already hate the Brits that are occupying the island. Oh god, you know what's probably gonna happen? It's probably gonna start a revolution that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't arrested that guy. Well, not my fault. You know, he should have killed someone, so...
Excuse me, just
I
one
didn't mean to
question.
have a question.
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
Oh well, that was very polite of you to say it like that. We're just gonna ignore all of these Ottomans and just run off. Try and make our way to the bridge. On foot, because I don't have any other options. We don't have a horse or anything. So maybe, ooh. Well, that looks intriguing. But that's important later. Just sort of meandering through the streets. Oh, this looks like it could be the bridge. This is the bridge. Am I right? I am right. Okay. So we're gonna go... Engineer Street, I think it said. Which we haven't found. There's Watson Street. I'm just gonna go straight when we get there. See if that is actually a wall. Garden of Delights. Okay. Oh, it's like pipes. It's not a wall at all. Interesting. Now, has that uncovered the rest of the map? I don't know, there's no map to look at. Oh, it's not pipes. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Oh, hello. There is a wall. Bob's Fish House. Did he catch his fish? Sells fish or both? Ooh, that's not very safe. Go woo! Alright. So there's a wall where I am now. I agree, it is very smoky.
Marhaban. Look who's here.
Okay. Right. So I definitely can't get to that part of town because there is a wall. But I can't get to I can't get to Engineer Street, which means I can't do my quest yet. Oh no, there it is, Engineer's Lane. It's right at the edge, so I couldn't see it. Let's have a look at what it said. The backyard on Engineer's Lane between Evernote Street and Pulpit Street. Well, there's Pulpit Street. And there's Evernote Street. Okay, so it's somewhere in that vicinity, but hopefully I'll find it. There we go. Just getting to this thing is going to be a task. Ninja is enjoying the very janky movements of Sherlock. My poor laptop's starting to overheat. Hold on. Okay. Hi, welcome back. For you, if you're watching this recording, it was a mere moment that I was gone. But for everyone in chat, it's been like 5 minutes. Because I accidentally made the game crash, and then Steam couldn't find it. It was a whole thing. But we're here now. And we're gonna go and find this thing that's happened in a back alley. And hope that maybe even just closing the game has made it run a bit nicer. This enough sounds like a murder service. Right, so it happened in a back... Did it happen in a backyard? Which is a bit of an odd way of saying it, considering that Sherlock is English. But hey. Up this way. Probably not in here. I doubt it's in there. We're just doing a little side case while we, because we don't want to do the big case right now. Well, this guy's not having a good time. He's having a bad time, in fact. Right. We're in the right space, so it's one of these. Following the quarrel over the distribution of bank robbery loot, the gunfire was reported at the northern end of Silverton in a backyard on Engineer's Lane. Maybe it's this massive hole in the wall, perhaps? Ah, I think we might have found it.
It's you again. Be sure not to miss any clues. Stark will piece them together, you'll see.
Oh, will he now? Stark, eh? I think that may be incorrect. Oh, hello Watson, he just appeared out of nowhere.
Bent glasses with cracked lenses.
Not very useful to see through. Yeah, we get like detective
A brand new
mode.
Colt, 45 caliber.
I can't pull out my gun randomly. Alright, there's something else I need to see. Ah.
The shooter fired 3 rounds.
Okay. Come on. There we go.
Pieces of brass tacks, piranha rounds.
Piranha rounds? Oof. Yeah, I can only pull out my gun when I'm in a combat situation. But also, hi Pabsy, how are you doing? I know that you've been here a while, but I don't think I actually said hello when you came in.
Huh. Some loot has been left behind. Whoever took it must have been in a hurry.
Greed and booze got the better of them. No wonder it ended in violence.
I might have said hello to you, but I can't remember. So, I'm saying it again, in case I didn't.
2 bullets hit the cart, no traces of blood though.
So there's 1 bullet unaccounted for. So you shot at least 1 bullet unaccounted for. Because 3 rounds were fired. We only have 2 bullet holes. But I still have something else to find on this cart, apparently. When we play WoW Classic. Ooh, look at this! How did you do that? I have never... That's not true. I tried to play WoW at one point when it wasn't... You know how it's like free for the first few levels? It was at the point where it wasn't, and they were having like a demo that you could play. Or maybe it's always been free for the first few levels. I don't know. Anyway, I tried to download it on the computer at my childhood home, and it would not load. It would load, but it was like, it ran so slowly. So that was the most I've ever played WoW. Where am I supposed to be looking? There's something I'm missing, it says, but I can't... There's only so many parts of this. There's only so much space I can actually look at, because I'm restricted to like a certain area on my screen. Gives you game time. No. Sometimes you can run WoW on like a good i5. What does this thing have? This has an i7. But I was thinking about maybe... This is the first time I've been like, maybe I should upgrade my computer, because I've had this laptop for quite a while. Was when I was playing this, and that's why I was like, I'm gonna pause it. Oh, there's blood there. There we go. That's what I need to look at.
Droplets of blood. Someone caught a bullet here.
Okay, so that was the third one. Oh, I don't know. Comes with being gay. Or being able to write upside down. That's quite impressive.
Perfectly balanced for throwing.
As all things should be. Sorry.
The blade is very sharp.
Aight. So there's still something I've missed. Ooh, the tree. Let's look at the tree.
Stuck deep in the wood.
Alright. From that. Okay. Aha! I'm not very observant, apparently.
The man with the shotgun fired only 2 shots.
Seems he was too busy bleeding to reload.
So this is what Sherlock does. He goes into his like little zen mode, and then he sends his imaginary friend around to reconstruct the scene. I mean, I know this is all in his head anyway, but it must look so weird. He's just like, hold on, sometimes he even lies down. Like, he's just like, I'm just gonna have a little siesta on me, and then the policeman will be like, watching the scene will be like, am I supposed to do something here? And he's like, no, it's okay. Just stay there. It's alright. I'm just gonna have a think. Great, I love it. Right. Alright, so he got shot. Oh, so I've got to figure out who's who. Right, okay. So someone obviously got shot, but we don't know who was who. Okay, this was the fired 3 rounds. Right, I have no idea how I'm supposed to tell who's who. Let's have a look at our casebook. The man with the shotgun fired 2 shots. A knife is stuck in the tree near the shotgun. So the person with the knives... Right, hold on. The person with the knives threw it at the guy who had the shotgun. The guy who had the shotgun shot the guy with the revolver? And the guy with the revolver got whoever was by the cart. The log is riddled with brass tacks. That's what the shotgun is. The shotgun is the brass tacks, I think. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Right, so let's see if we could if this like ghostly figure. This guy, okay, the guy with the hat is the knife-throwing guy. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, no, that doesn't help at all. I was hoping that it would be like, one of them is obviously the guy who threw the knives. But they're all dropping a knife in this scenario. Oh, hold on. This guy's got glasses. So the glasses... Where were the glasses? Where did we find the glasses? Was this where we found the glasses? Hold on, I'll come out of this. I'm gonna go back into Sherlock's body, because I need to get more information. Man with the revolver has glasses. I I think you're right. So where did we find those glasses? Yes. So... Ah!
Shy Pog.
Hello, Raiju. How are you doing? How are you doing today? Thank you so much for 15 months. Well, you're joining us for some Sherlock action. We're solving a murder. Well, a potential murder. I don't actually know if any of them are dead. You're doing good. I'm so glad to hear it. Right, so the guy standing here with the revolver had the glasses, so we can probably start with that information. I just wanted to make sure I knew what the glasses were. You have the day off, so you're relaxing. That sounds great. That sounds like a good time. Right, now we are Watson, the ice cream man and murder solver. This guy. Guy with the glasses. His glasses fell off. He had the revolver, so he was firing at the one in whoever's by the cart was being shot with a revolver. Where's the tree? Okay, so this is probably the guy throwing the knives. Do we know who that is yet? I don't think so. I don't know. There's something I've not quite got yet. So there's someone with a shotgun and someone with knives. But I don't know which way round they are. A trail of blood from the cart to the wall leads to a throwing knife. So the person at the cart had the knives, and whoever's sitting... Ah, it says the man with the revolver, that's why you said that, I see. A knife is stuck in the chain of the shotgun. So the guy who held the shotgun got hit with a knife. So it's either this guy or the guy with the hat. Have I missed a hat? Is there a hat on the ground somewhere that I've missed? Look at this. Look at him just sitting there. Look at him just sitting there. I must have missed something. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that doesn't say all evidence found, so there must be something I haven't seen yet. Right, so... Okay, so we know what happened with each person, but we don't know which person was which, aside from the glasses guy. He's the only one that we know. Can you tell me anything about this crime? Can you maybe tell me...
I just arrived here this morning.
You don't know who the suspects are?
I just arrived here this morning.
Right, very useful, thanks. If we had a picture of the suspects, I could at least figure it out from that, but we've got nothing. Except for this glowing orb of crime-solving stuff. Oh, let's look inside. What are you having? Oh no, you told me what you're having for lunch. And you said you'd send a picture. So, to Discord I go to see the picture. Ooh. That looks very yummy. I hope you enjoy it. Stick inside. Right, so we know the glasses guy was here. I have made my triumphant return from the battle lines. The fight for dinner leftovers was a long and drawn-out battle, but I was victorious. Also, hi. Hi. I'm glad that you were victorious. So whoever was shot here with a revolver dragged themselves over here and then managed to escape, I'm guessing, because... Wait, was there one of them died? Did someone die? Ah! Ah! We do have evidence! Okay. Okay, so the guy suffered a leg wound. That guy was wearing a hat. So that's the guy that... Right, okay, that's what I missed. I didn't miss any evidence. I missed the thing in my casebook that I hadn't read because I'd already looked at it. There we go. So, this is gonna be easy. Let's sort this out. Guy with a hat. Guy with a hat. Guy with a hat. There we go. This guy is the... Not the glasses guy, but the other guy. There we go. And then the glasses guy is over here. Is that the glasses guy? Yes, it is. Okay, I've done it. It took me a second, but we got there. I knew there was going to be something.
The shotgun was killed by a throwing knife to the neck.
Yes.
But not before firing at the man in glasses. The man in the hat took a bullet to his leg, but 2 other bullets missed. The report mentioned he was shot in the heart, but how? There's something I'm missing here. Who could have finished him off?
Guy with the glasses. He's the only one who didn't... Oh, did he die, actually? Did he die? Ah, yes he did. He died from the shotgun wound, so... Something I'm missing.
A police boot print. So that's how it ended.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. The officer who arrived first at the scene killed the fellow and took the loot for himself. Oh my goodness! Well, now we gotta go... So I got this case from the notice board in the police department because they were like, we need people to solve cases because we're really short-staffed. Wow. I hope it wasn't you, mate. Right, I'm going back to the police station. I'm imagining that's where I'm supposed to go now. That's just plain rude. You're right, it is rude. Let's go back to the police station. Ooh. Now I wish I liked spicy food because I feel like that would be a really good idea for stopping my cold that I know I'm gonna get, but I don't like spicy food and I would just be suffering. So maybe I should get some gochujang and make some bibimbap soon. Yeah, love a good bibimbap. About all the spice I can take. Boy, mate, I figured out your case, and I'm sure you're gonna love it.
I visited the location where the 3 robbers killed each other over some stolen loot, but I wasn't the first to inspect the scene, was I?
No. Officer Schmidt arrived there first, just hours after it was reported. Poor Schmidt. That same day, he received news that his dear old grandmother in Austria had died.
Oh.
He had to leave for the funeral immediately.
Interesting.
He is anything but poor. I doubt he'll be coming back. It was he who killed the last robber and took the loot for himself.
Blast it. I knew he was acting suspiciously. He may be beyond our reach now, but I'll be sure to expose the little weasel when I write my report. Nice work. Feel free to take another case. We make a great team, you and I.
I don't think you do anything, buddy. You just do the paperwork for me. How convenient. He had to go off for a funeral. I've got a bit of time. Should we do one more little case? I'll pick it up anyway. What was did in the shadows? I don't feel like that's the right tense of that. Yeah, we'll do a couple of little cases, and then by the next one, hello, this man doesn't look very happy. The next stream we can start on the main storyline again, because it's a bit annoying when I'm in the middle of a case when I start a stream. So obviously it's a week or more between me playing this game, and therefore I've forgotten everything, you know? Okay, what have we got here? So, report number 1810. 2 men were found dead near an open grave in the cemetery. Both victims had bite marks on their necks. Oh my... What was stood in the shadows? Fantastic. I'm so excited. Yes! Oh, I really hope it turns out there are actually vampires. That would be so good. Victims: Johns Bowden, graveyard keeper; Saeed Hafez, assistant professor at Cordona Medical College. Suspects: Hamil Arki, tanner; Camille Arki, deceased, reportedly a vampire. Leonardo Barberi, reporter; Joe, vagrant. Evidence points to the possible involvement of supernatural forces. Case is pending further investigation. Okay, victim profile 1. John, 37-year-old graveyard keeper. Blunt force injury to the head, 2 puncture wounds to the neck. Cause of death: massive blood loss from the carotid artery. Carotid. Victim number 2, 56-year-old assistant professor at Cordona Medical College. Slight cut to the leg, blunt force trauma to the head, 2 puncture wounds to the neck, major vessels intact, blood loss minimal. Cause of death: intracranial hemorrhage. Okay, my initial thought is that they killed each other. No, because that wouldn't make any sense. I was going to say if he's an assistant professor at the medical college, he would know how to kill someone by puncturing the artery on their neck. But the other person might not have got it right, if that's what they were doing. If that's the case. Suspect notes. Hamil Arki is the brother of recently deceased Camille Arki. That's hard. That's going to be confusing. We tried to make him talk, but he's a hard nut to crack. His neighbors saw him leaving his house to put flowers on his sister's grave. They say he returned at dawn looking dirty and tired. Just in case, we also made him eat garlic! No reaction. Vagrant's testimony. I was having my supper when Johnny came to dig another grave as usual. There was someone else with him too. I must have dozed off for a while, but when I woke up everything was a blur. Screaming, howling, then flashes of lightning, but no thunder. Some devilry was at work. I came out to see what was happening, and there was this reporter, Leonard or something. He told me that a vampire had killed 2 people mere yards from me. Boy, am I lucky to be alive. I've always had a nose for a good story. I was strolling down the cemetery when I saw him. The necromancer. I'm not joking. He raised a woman from the grave and ordered her to attack the 2 men who were close by. Then they both turned into bats and flew away. I was too scared to take photographs of them, but I photographed their victims. This'll be a front pager. Okay. What? Okay. Well, there's only one cemetery, so we know where we're going. This would be so much funnier if, I mean, this would be much more thematic if we turn up and it's nighttime. Alright, here we go. Let's sort out this, this vampire business, I guess. Alright, I actually don't know where in the cemetery. Near an open grave. The cemetery is huge. Oh, maybe I can ask this guy.
Is this familiar to you?
It's funny when someone like you asks someone like me for help.
Alright, you didn't have to make it class-based. I just wanted to... Oh! I think we found it. Something's happened. Is it here? Aha! I think
the flowers are still fresh.
Oh! Hello, Watson.
Shouldn't we have brought some wooden stakes with us? Or at least garlic?
This is a somewhat neglected and dusty hat. The stone is rather unwieldy, so it couldn't be used as a weapon. Someone fell and hit their head on it.
So this is Red Dead 2 for a second.
We're dealing with a very immoderate bloodsucker here.
So, Watson seems to be like Sherlock's moral compass, but also he's just like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's very consistent in what part of Sherlock he represents, you know? It's almost like he's real, and he's not a figment of his imagination at all.
The blade is bent from the impact.
So it is.
The bleeding wasn't severe, there are just a few drops.
Alright. Another hat.
An expensive hat with a few grey hairs stuck to the brim.
Well, that'll be the older of the two of them.
Someone tore their trousers here.
We got Mind Palace stuff, or is it just get casebook stuff? No, we don't have Mind Palace stuff. Okay, I don't think I've found everything yet. Oh, there's something.
The label is illegible.
Ah, but I am science.
Looks like a set of surgical instruments. One is missing.
I bet that makes the puncture wounds. Ooh. Okay, I see the issue over here. Aha! Is that a note on the lid? We've run out of fresh cadavers for dissection. You know what to do, Professor Shelley. Not me. Not this Shelley. Different Shelley.
It's not very polite to just drop in on someone unannounced.
Watson is so weird. Ooh, a new location.
Nicely roasted.
Shrek here? What's going on?
I wonder how even the most destitute always somehow manage to scrape together enough for a drink. Psilocybin mushrooms. These are powerful hallucinogens.
Hallucinogenic mushrooms. That's the second time they've come up. Suspicious. Oh, a rat. Aha.
This must be the vagrant shelter. Quite homely, if you don't mind sleeping next to the corpses.
Mushrooms. I don't think I can. It's quite a big area. I don't think anything up here is part of the case, though. But they've obviously blocked off anything that's important. Stop doing that. Anything like the area that I can actually investigate. So, just trying to make sure I haven't missed anything. It didn't say key evidence found yet, I don't think. Oh, hello. I don't know if you're just a random NPC.
Help me, please.
Mr. Fancy Clothes won't find any answers here.
Just stop asking these some of these people for help, because they're just a lot of the NPCs are just like, I don't want to talk to you.
I never had the patience to find the oldest grave on the island, but this time I'll stick it out till the end.
Have fun with that, buddy. Right, so we haven't found all the evidence because then we'd be able to do the thing. Oh, we need to do the chemical thing. That's why. Chemical analysis. Let's go. Okay. Ooh, we've got another one. Does that make it go up? Let's find out. Yeah, it makes it go up by 1. Okay. Cool. So we need 3. I don't know if this is the most sensible way of doing it. Oh yeah, I need another combination one, don't I? And then there! Boom! It's formalin, which is used for embalming corpses. Ah! There we go. Meditation time, my guys. Let's go. Okay. So somebody is digging up a fresh corpse. I don't really know what's happening over there yet, so... That's more likely, I think. Oh, but who is it? Okay. Let's have a look at this evidence. Shovel with a bent blade and a few drops of blood nearby. A set of surgical instruments, one is missing. The vagrant supper of hallucinogenic mushrooms. A dirty hat near a blood-stained stone and a pool of blood nearby. An expensive hat with a few grey hairs and a piece of torn fabric. So there's two people who are dead. The graveyard keeper, who died from blunt force injury to the head. Oh, died from the blood loss, actually. What did I miss? We're solving a murder that was done by vampires. So we've got the graveyard keeper and a 56-year-old professor, who I think that's probably where the expensive hat came from. So if you find where the expensive hat was dropped. Oh, somebody over here. Alright, so that's the vagrant who found the bodies. That's the surgical tools. Aha! So this is the... Oh, but I don't get to fill that in. Is that the old... Is that the same guy? I think that's the same guy. Right. I don't really know. Right, I'm gonna restart this. Because if I start clicking on things, I've started giving myself ideas. So, we come out of that. We've got two dead bodies. One is the graveyard keeper, who is presumably the one who died. Oh no. Is he the one who fell on the rock? One of them fell on a rock and the other one didn't. Hamil brought flowers. And the reporter. Right, I think the 56-year-old assistant was getting the cadaver because there's a letter saying that we're running out of fresh cadavers. So he was the one digging up the grave. But after that, I don't know what's going on. This is actually quite hard, this one. Alright, so that's the vagrant. I don't know who's who, to be honest. I can't tell who they're supposed to be. He doesn't look that old, so it's probably... Is it him? Well, he's got an old beard, so it might be him. And then this random... So I don't know who this is. This person on the floor. And then... Oh no, that's the... Is that the young guy? Oh, that's the fancy hat. So that is the guy with the grey hair. I feel like I'm missing something. By this point he doesn't have a hat anyway because it's been knocked off. Let's see what this is. Ah, okay. So I think the guy who's the suspect came to bring flowers. Here he is. Right, yeah, so this guy came to bring flowers and they were digging up his sister's grave and he gets angry. Can I just say that Watson has no rhythm whatsoever? He's snapping his fingers when it's the slowest beat ever. Look, Watson is here for one thing and one thing only, and it's bringing you ice cream. But why? The reporter said, oh, you know what? I bet the reporter had the mushrooms. I bet that's... Yeah, I bet the reporter had the mushrooms, and that's why the reporter's all like, oh, there were bats. Where was the, where were the mushrooms? Hold on, I think they were over here. And there's nothing for me to do here? Okay. Is that the reporter? Is that the gravedigger? Watson's here for the memes. So they're digging up his sister's body and he gets angry, probably. I don't really know. Yeah, I think it's this guy. And then he made it look like bite marks. Yeah. So then he... No, not him. Yeah, him. Hi, we're just solving a little potentially vampire space mystery. But it's a little bit confusing. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to figure out who did that bit. So basically, this guy walks in on them digging up his sister's corpse. And he's like, "Oi, what the heck you doing?" And he gets mad and he kills them. Then why would he then take... I guess he was like saying that, oh, they're vampires, so he takes the tools and stabs them? But I'm guessing that that's... Professor guy? But why is he doing that? Why is he praying? I don't understand. So yeah, anyway, he chases this guy and he kills him. Well, the guy trips over and he stabs him in his neck. And he hits this guy with a shovel and stabs him in his neck.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I knew something would be wrong there. Is it there?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I hate when I get it wrong, but at the same time, I'm struggling a little bit. No, there's no vampire. We're not having the vampire as part of the story. This is the only thing I can't really... Unless this is like the old doctor. Is that supposed to be the... Is that supposed to be the reporter?
You're not even trying.
What does it say? Dirty hat near a bloodstained stone and a pool of blood nearby. So the dirty hat is probably for the graveyard keeper. I can't talk to anyone.
Sherry, concentrate.
No, I've got all the evidence I need because it doesn't let me do this bit of the game until I've got all the evidence. So I have everything. I just need to put it together.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Right, so this is the graveyard keeper. Dug up the body.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
This is where the graveyard keeper died. Right? Who died. Blood forced injury to the head, two puncture wounds. And yeah, so he lost a lot of blood. Oh, so that was possibly the doctor. The medical guy. Because he knew how to kill him. Then why would he have done that? And also, where's the body gone? Yeah, because it's not in the grave anymore.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
This guy turns up. Finds him digging up his... So he finds they've already taken her?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I think I'm right, other than that.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Oh god, I've got a journal entry. Recreating the last scene was torture. Sherlock knows I can't do it by myself. Is he trying to make fun of me? I can't figure it out! I don't understand! So... This is the professor, right? The assistant guy at the science college or whatever it was they said he was doing. I got people wrong, maybe? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Why would he be taking a photo? So why is this here? Pretty sure it's supposed to be the guy with the flowers. And then this guy lost a lot of blood, which makes me think that the doctor was the one to do it, because he would know where to puncture the neck to make him die of blood loss, because he's medically trained. Could be this guy. Doubt it's... Is that not the same guy? Oh no, who's that? That must be the gravekeeper. So who's this guy then? I don't even know who this guy is. Is it? He's the shrooms guy. What, the vagrant? Oh yeah, so he is. Okay. Why would he be doing that? That doesn't make any sense to me. So I don't think it's him. Pretty sure it's the doctor who has to do that bit. This could maybe be the vagrant because he, like, thought that something was... But he didn't say that he was scared. It just said there's howling, flashes of lightning, but no thunder. Then I came out and there was a reporter saying that the guys had been killed.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Oh god, I've got another entry. None of his suggestions made sense. Thank you, I do need it. I don't want to have to use one, but I don't... What if I exit this? So they found a dirty hat next to this rock. And that's probably the guy who digs the grave digger, right? The grave digger, that's where he dies. Yeah, I'm gonna use that hint coin because I keep going back and forth. What was it in the shadows? I'm looking it up. It's loading. Okay, it's telling me where all the clues are. That's fine. Yes, so I was right. Okay, sorry. I've gone to the... I found a walkthrough. And it says that it's the bald man with the flower basket at the door, which is what I said, isn't it? I said this. I'm gonna be really cross because I bet it's what I actually thought it was, and I got one person wrong or something. So this guy turns up with the flowers, and man with hair stabbing the guy in the neck, which is what I said, because he was trained enough to know how that would kill him. Bald man with a shovel, that's what I said. I bet I was one guess off, like one person off. Oh! But it was... Oh, this is what I got wrong. This is apparently the doctor again. But I thought that I thought this guy on the ground was the doctor, so I don't even know who that is. Or is that supposed to be the reporter? Okay, and then this is the vagrant. And then this is the guy taking the tool, which makes sense now. That's it. That's the answer.
The brother of the deceased became furious when he caught the anatomist exhuming his sister's body. He killed him with a shovel.
That's what I said.
The graveyard keeper took to his heels,
That's the
but
graveyard.
didn't get far.
Oh no, that's not the
He
graveyard.
fell, hitting his head on a stone, which rendered him unconscious.
The reporter.
With the murderer gone, the reporter who was hiding punctured the neck of the first victim to imitate a bite. But when he did the same to the second victim, he killed an unconscious man. So we have 2 murders and 2 murderers, but no vampires.
Okay, so it was the fact that I
Vampires are
couldn't
not so
figure out who
scary
the
when you
person
have
was.
grave robbers and journalists running around.
So it was that's what was getting me, was I thought that the guy with the glasses was the doctor, so I obviously didn't make the doctor stab himself in the neck, because he couldn't. The anatomist, sorry. That's what it was. Right, well, that's a bad note to be ending on. I'm grumpy now. I'll go and hand this in.
Constable Stark, do you believe in vampires?
Hey? What do vampires have to do with anything?
Oh, that's exactly what I thought while looking into the murders at the cemetery. The primary suspect is indeed the murderer, but he's not the only one. The reporter who so easily fooled everyone with his vampire stories killed the other victim.
Right over
But why would he
Sherlock
do that?
explaining what
He
happened.
believed the unconscious man to be dead and decided to concoct a thrilling story for his readers.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Holmes. I'll have the conniving little scrub taken in immediately. There's only one case left. Don't let me stop you.
Alright, let's pick this up and wrap up the stream. We'll do the scapegoat another time. But, ooh, a new location. Very nice. That is the only explanation needed, that it's a stupid death. Stupid deaths, stupid deaths. Yes, so that's going to be where we wrap up. If you're watching this later on YouTube or on Twitch, I suppose, what was that? What was he doing there? What? Oh, this is my right hand. This is my left hand. Yes. If you're watching this later, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please, you know, like and subscribe and all the stuff that everyone always asks you to do. Apparently Sherlock doesn't like people asking him to do that. And I'll be posting the new one as soon as I record it. So yeah. And if you're watching, oh sorry, before I finish that, and over the screen there will be other links to the rest of the playlist and stuff like that, and the channel and a video that the algorithm thinks you want to watch. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had fun with me and Sherlock today, and I'll see you again next time.